Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fantastic Finds. You made it to the middle of the week. We have two hosts here.
Is it already Wednesday?
It is,
Wasn't
Amy.
it just Wednesday last week?
I think, yes, it was. It was Wednesday last week. So y'all made it to the middle of the week. This month is almost over. We're already almost into May, and then it's going to be like Memorial Day. And I don't even know if anybody's here because I see a big fat zero in the corner, and I hope my counter didn't break. So,
well, there's people in the chat. It can't be zero.
No, I don't know what's going on tonight. StreamYard has been acting a little weird. The lag has been weird. Okay, now the counts are starting to work. So welcome, everybody. This is Fantastic Finds. For those of you that are not familiar with us, this is Amie of Enamor Amie on the screen, one of the hosts tonight, and I'm Jason of Mother Tucker. So hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Hopefully you're having a good week, and we can get you through to the middle part. So, Amie, how are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm happy to be sitting. I spring cleaned all day today, so I'm glad to now be in front of the screen and sitting and a little bit relaxed. So good. I had a very, very busy day though.
How's the weather out there in Michigan? Is it good? I know you were in the house cleaning all day.
It's cold right now. Like we had fall spring, last week where it's like, psych. It's going to still be winter. So it's cold. But I mowed the lawn in like 30-degree weather. So
yeah, it's been really weird here. I got to say though, today's weather was gorgeous. It's been odd the past few days. It's been switch the air on during the day, switch the heat on at night, all those kind of things. So guys, as we go live tonight, we're putting out like an all points bulletin. We need some more fantastic finds. So we have a few more weeks worth of fantastic finds, but we need you guys to send us some of your pictures. So we're coming on a little bit early because I'm putting out a plea to you guys. Send us some of your fantastic finds so we can share them here live. We do that at the end of our sale on Wednesdays here. So I'm going to show the email. A lot of folks watch this in the replay, so I'm sure that y'all probably haven't started fast forwarding yet. So if you guys have anything that you deem a fantastic find, please email us, okay? This is the email. It's sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Again, it's sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Myself and Amie both have access to this email. We have about 2 more sales worth of fantastic finds. So we're asking you guys to send us anything that you deem a fantastic find. How many times can I say that fast? Anything that you found at an estate sale, anything that you got at a thrift store, anything that you got at the flea market, maybe something that you inherited, maybe something you purchased from another seller, anything that you want to share with us, even maybe some tips, maybe some techniques, maybe some ideas. Anything that has to do with your decor that is kind of in with our realm of vintage, we would love to see. So please, again, that was our email. Please send us as many pictures as you can, but then we also need you guys to explain to us what you're showing us along with your name and or your screen name if it's different here on YouTube. So with that also said, our official mod and bid ender tonight is the one, the only Karen G. Thank you as always, Karen. Then our backup mod and bid ender is the very lovely Kim of Desert Gal. Please make sure you give her a follow over on Vamp. She is a reseller and she does post things over there. So please make sure you give her a follow. So Kim, if you could put a link in for them to get over there. She also has an eBay shop. And Karen G is the other half of another account that I'll be talking about in a few minutes. So we'll ask you to follow them as well. I'm not snapping yet, Amie. I'm not snapping yet. So
sorry, I was pre-snapping. Sorry.
I'm a little excited tonight. I have to tell you, with watching your preview and my preview, I think we have some very happy, kitschy, fun things. I think that's kind of the theme for tonight. And mine, I'm pushing the agenda. I want summer. So I went vibrant colors, very kitschy with a flair of 1950s. So hopefully
I will have more kind of heading to the beach, kind of maybe things for your mermaid bathroom next week.
Okay. All right.
Next week.
Okay.
I'll be bringing the summer vibes next week. Yeah.
And if you guys are from around here, it's really weird. Most folks always say they're going down to the beach. When you're around this area, it's always you're going down the shore. It's always been the shore. It must be like a Philadelphia, New Jersey thing. You're always heading down the shore. So let's say hello to some of our friends, and Amy's going to explain to us how the sale is going to work. Then I'm going to put a plea out there again and try to twist folks' arms to send us some of their fantastic finds, and then we'll get into it. So hello, Lisa. It is so good to see you. It is a very nice night for a sale, and we are so privileged to have all of our friends joining us here tonight and hanging out. So again, guys, me and Amie take this really serious. We look forward to it every single week. We're picking. We're trying to get you fresh vintage. You know, we're very picky about what we curate and bring. We want it to be the best that we can find for you. So hopefully you guys see that in what we offer up to you guys, because it really means a lot to us. So Willie is in the house. How are you, Mr. William? It is so good to see you.
Yo, William.
Yo. So good to see you, friend. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm sure the weather in Texas is really nice. Usually is, unless they get some, weird, bad weather, but usually it's good. Hello, Cindy. It's so good to see you here tonight. Hopefully you're doing well. See who else is here with us. There's Karen G. She, like I said, is our official mod and bid ender. So please familiarize yourself with her little avatar. She will be the lag that you're going to want to learn, and she'll be the one that will close out all of the bids, unless she needs to step away or is bidding herself. And then Kim will go ahead and take over that as the bid ender. I'm a snapping fool. It is my man. It is Gavin, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. If you guys are not subscribed to his channel, please do so. He could be your YouTube DJ. I hear he takes requests. All you got to do is message him. But he plays music. He plays it on vinyl and on a turntable. And they also spotlight different, accounts that they purchase things from or things that they find. So the reason I snap like that is that there was a disc jockey by the name of Jerry Blavitt. Okay. He was a very well-known oldies DJ. And when he would announce like other people, he would be snapping like that. So it's kind of my homage to the Geeter with the heater. That's what he went by. So it's kind of my homage to him, especially when I'm promoting another music loving individual like Gavin. So I told you someday I'd let you guys know. So there it is. That's why I do it. So God bless you, Jerry Blavitt. So there's our friend Tracy, Artsy Fartsy. So good to see you. Maybe Tracy could send us some pictures at some point, because I know she has some really, she has some collections that fit our bill to a T. Very, very kitschy, very vintage. So
there's a few people that are regulars in the chat that I would love to see their collections too. And I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are.
Well, when Amy's not going to name them, and I called poor Tracy out, but maybe Tracy, you'd think about
multiple people that I would like to see.
Oh, I agree. How are you, Martina? It's so good to see you. Happy Wednesday. There is our friend, the lovely Karen Kennedy. How are you? Meow, meow. Good to see you, Karen. See who else is here with us in the chat. Keep on scrolling down. I see a couple duplicates. There she is, Dusty Moose. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. There's our backup mod and bid ender tonight, the one, the only, Kim of Desert Gal. So good to see you. Who else is here? A little buttermilk and cream is here with us tonight. Hello. Hopefully you're doing well. Followed by our friend Sandy. How are you, Sandy? So good to see you. We have my mother in the chat. It's so good to see you, Mom. I love you. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see who else is here with us. There's our friend Chris checking in from Colorado. My broom closet. I hope you're doing very well, Chris. I do, like I say, often think of you. So I'm sure you're doing good. Here's a new one to me. We have P checking in with us.
Welcome.
I can't mess up this name. God knows I'm the king of messing up names. This one I cannot. So welcome. If you are new here, welcome. And hopefully you come back, because that's an easy one for me to read.
Peggy.
Oh, it's Peggy. How are you, Peggy? So good to see you, Peggy. There's our friend, speaking of Jersey and DJs and the shore, it's our friend Steel Whisper. It's always so good to see you, Steel. I hope you are doing well. There's our friend Spark Joy in Life. That always makes me so happy when I get to say your name. Hopefully you're doing well. It's so good to see you. Checking in from upstairs is Tina of Mother Tucker's. How are you? It's been like forever, Tina. See who else is in here. Hello, Terry. It's so good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well. Followed by the one, the only, Mama Pam. It's so good to see you. I heard that you got the cookies and you got the box sent out to our mystery box individual. So somebody else is going to get to taste.
All the goodies are on the way to Mary.
All right. They're going to get to taste the Mama Pam.
Yeah, Mama Pam had to make fresh cookies, so.
Gotcha. Gotcha. They're good. They're good. Debbie Gutierrez is checking in. How are you, Debbie? It is so good to see you, friend. Hopefully you're doing well. See who else is down here with us in the chat. Hello, everybody. There's the one, the only, Beth C. Vintage. Make sure you're following her. She is a vamp seller as well. And if all goes well, she's going to be in Adamstown, hopefully on Friday. And hopefully we get to meet and see you in person. So please make sure when you get in town that you DM or reach out. I'd love to see you in person. How are you, Sherry? It's so good to see you. Welcome to Wednesday, everybody. You made it. We're almost through this whole month. I can't believe it. Followed by Lillian. It's so good to see you, Lillian. How are you? Who else is down here with us tonight? Hello, Sister Shirley. It is so good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everybody's having a great week. There is our friend Nate, also known as Soul Nate. Gang, please give him a follow and follow Katie Vintage and Vinyl because they have an epic jewelry sale on Saturday nights. It's usually at 10 p.m. Eastern, so please make sure you follow them. And Nate, we're going to still have to talk. I want to get a hold of you and talk to you about jewelry. So you're the guy, and especially with your eclectic collection, we still got to DM or email each other. We got to figure out a time so we can have you on to talk. So how are you, Laura? It's so good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Who else is here with us tonight? All of our friends are joining us. I don't know what to do. I'm so excited. So P is Pam. I got that. Hello, Lacey. It's so good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Hello, everybody. I cannot believe it's Wednesday. Melanie, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Hopefully you're well. Followed by Janet. How are you? Followed by Suzette. So good to see you, everybody. Keep on scrolling here. My scroll is not going as smoothly as it should be here, so bear with me, guys. Hello, Nick. It is so good to see you. How are you, my friend? Who else is down here in the chat? Hello, Elizabeth. It's so good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well, everybody. Keep on scrolling here. We're down to our friend, Sister Shirley again. I love that name. That makes me smile every time I get to say your name. So you received your... Good. I'm so happy you enjoyed that fairy girl. She is fun. And I'm telling you, you're going to get bit by the kitchulitis with her because once you get one of those, you're going to need more of them. They're really, really fun. So there is our friend checking in from New York, New York, the one, the only Noel. It's so good to see you. Followed by our friend Helen, the New England Thrifter. It is so good to see you. Please make sure you're following her and her channel. She is a fun one, and she does live sales as well. The one I enjoy is the one on Sunday afternoons at noontime. Hello, Melanie. It is so good to see you, too. And I think we're caught up with everybody in the chat. So as you guys are joining us, please make sure you're subscribed to my co-host, the one, the only, Amie of Enamor. Amie, you're chugging into the $4,000 subscriber.
$4,000? Yeah.
Yeah, the 4,000 subscriber
4,000 mark. Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah.
Yes. So you're right there. So
I've been thinking about it that when I hit 4K, I want to do something special. I don't know what that is yet, but I'm thinking about it. So
all right. If you
maybe a giveaway, might be something else. I don't know yet.
If you need me or Bill to pop out of a cake, I'm sure we will. Now, Bill may not jump out wearing a Speedo, but I would be willing to do that because you're my friend, Amie. So you just keep that in the back of your mind.
Keep that in mind.
If you need a heavy set middle-aged fella to jump out of a cake in a Speedo for you, I'm on the willing here. You just got to give me a ring-a-ding. We can make this happen. So
okay, I definitely. I'll keep that up here.
Why do I feel like my subscriber count just went down by saying that? So, oh, man, that hurt. I'll be at 1,000 before the end of the night now. So if you are not subscribed to me, please do so. Especially if you guys watch this in the replay. Every interaction helps. Please leave comments down below and please give us thumbs up. So ring-a-ding that Speedo. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it might even be like a kitschy one with flowers on it and stuff. Enough of my antics. You guys are here for the vintage. So I'm going to turn it over to the one, Dusty. Sorry, I didn't mean to frighten folks. We're going to turn it over to Amie. She's going to explain to us how the sale is going to work, and then we're going to get into it. So, all right, Miss Amie.
Welcome, you guys. Two fantastic finds. We're here every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We just celebrated our 1 year last week. Was that last week? Yeah, it was.
Yes.
So
It
time
was.
flies. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
that's what I mean. I can't even believe it's already Wednesday again. That's how fast time just flew. So thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. So I will quickly go over how the sale is going to work tonight. I do see some new names in the chat tonight. So if you guys haven't participated in a live sale today, I'm going to let you know how it's going to work if you're interested in bidding on anything. So first and foremost, because we always have some weird lag going on YouTube, and it has been terrible as of late. So you want to make sure that you're in the best version of the chat as you possibly can be. So you want to check and make sure you're in live chat, all messages, and not top chat. If you are stuck in top chat, it's going to filter out some of the comments. You might miss a bid, that sort of thing. So always check and make sure you're in live chat, all messages. And I do highly, highly recommend, if you plan on bidding on anything tonight, a mobile device, a phone or a tablet are going to be faster options versus the computer for you. And throughout the sale tonight, you don't have to exit out and leave like we used to recommend you guys do. Up here in the corner, if you touch the screen, there is a little gear wheel icon, or down here on the computer, same kind of deal. Touch that, hit playback speed, and hit 2 times. If you are lagging at all, we will sound funny until you get caught up from the lag. Definitely want to do that multiple times throughout the sale. I know it's annoying. I wish we could get rid of the lag, you guys. I really do. But this is the best that we can do, and those are the tools that we can offer to you guys to try and use during the sale. So we will be doing offer up style items tonight. We have 16 rounds of goodies to bring you guys tonight. So how the live sale works is we'll show you the item. We'll give you a starting price. Jason will pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on any of the items, all you have to do is type your bids down into the chat, and we will show the item to you. We'll describe it, give you kind of any back history or information that we know about the item, know any kind of issues that it might have, but do keep in mind, if you decide to bid on anything that's vintage or antique tonight, it has had a life. So we do our best to show any kind of repairs or chips or anything like that to you live, so you can make an informed decision if you choose to bid on anything down in the chat. So we will do a countdown, and it's going to be a 20-second countdown, you guys, because of the lag. But don't wait to put those bids in. I know a lot of people like to wait for the last second to try and sneak one in there, but with the lag, that usually doesn't work. And typically those bids will come in after the bid end. So don't wait to put in final bids. Do it as soon as we start the countdown. You'll have the best chance to come in before the bid end. And then the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette, who has the daisy icon, will be the winner. We also do something here on Mother Tucker's called Just in Case, and how that works. So you're an active bidder. So as long as you put in at least one straight bid on the current item that we're showing, you're welcome to utilize the just in case. So what that is the max amount that you're willing to pay for the item. So you can type in your just in case bids during the countdown only. So you put in the letters JIC with the max amount that you're willing to pay for the item. So say $50 JIC. That's the most that you're willing to pay. You can type that down in the chat. And if your just in case is the highest before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind, if there's multiple just in cases put into the chat, those will turn into regular bids. Okay. And if you're a brand new buyer to either one of us, you're welcome to pre-register if you want to do that. You can send us a joint email. Both Jason and I, we certainly don't mind that. Or if it's been a while since you've purchased from us, or maybe you have moved recently or anything like that, you have updated information that you want to share with us, definitely send us an email with some information. All right. We need your YouTube screen name. We need your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. If you don't have PayPal, that's okay. Send us an email with all that same information. Let us know that you want to check out as a guest. That way, when we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link to your invoice. You can check out with any debit, credit, Venmo, or PayPal. super easy peasy. As far as shipping goes, both Jason and I utilize Pirate Ship to get you guys the discounted rates on shipping versus retail pricing. So there is quite a bit of a discount there that we pass on to you guys. So happy to use Pirate Ship. I love it. Jason loves it. As far as packing goes, mine's a little strange this week. I do ship from Michigan. So I'm going to be traveling Friday this week, Friday morning. So I'm going to be trying my best to get everything invoiced as early as possible on Thursday. With that being said, I do need to ship everything out Friday morning by 9 a.m. Just because I'm hitting the road after that, driving to Southern Indiana for the weekend. So then my next shipping date won't be until Monday. So if everybody could please pay your invoices as soon as I send them out. I do send emails every time I send my invoices out. I send you an email to let you know that it's out there, so you're not wondering or looking for it. So I will be getting everything out as soon as I can. And if everybody pays me on time, I might be able to even ship Thursday afternoon. So just letting you guys know, we're doing another road trip this weekend.
All right. I ship out of Pennsylvania. So if you guys purchased from me on Monday night sale during Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday with Garden Guy Bill, then you have an open box. If you purchase from me tonight and we can combine it for you safely, which usually I can, we will just then be invoicing you for the one box from both sales. So again, I do all of my shipping on Saturdays. So then it's usually by the afternoon that invoices will start to roll out. So for me, I do ask that you pay your invoice within 24 to 48 hours. So I do offer free pickup at the brick and mortar. So if you are near Central Pennsylvania, please go ahead and utilize that. Just email me and let me know that you want to pick it up at the shop. We'll invoice you for the item. And then once it is paid for, we will communicate via email on when you're able to pick it up at the shop. Speaking of the shop, this week is the big extravaganza here in Adamstown, Pennsylvania. It's a ton of small businesses. Tons of small businesses. I have about 35 of them just under my roof at my co-op. So please, if you folks are in the area, come on out. There's more sales. There's more vintage. There's more open markets. It's a good time, okay? There's great restaurants in the area. There's some great B&Bs. I don't know if there's any hotels available, but if you can, come on out for the spring extravaganza. It's usually our busiest one. I'll talk more about the summer one when it gets closer, and we do have a fall one. But if you're in the area, if you're within a few hours of us, it's definitely worth a trip down to not only my shop, but the multiple shops that litter the Route 272 area of Adamstown, Pennsylvania. So I also want to thank Amie. She always makes our thumbnail and our wallpaper here for Fantastic Finds. Tina always loads in our Fantastic Finds. Tonight, Fantastic Find is Terry V. You know her. She has a really, really epic collection, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So please stick around. Terry, if you show up or you watch this in the replay, you'll want to make sure you check out the end because you are our spotlighted Fantastic Finds tonight. So with that said, we are running low in the queue. So we ask that you guys, if you deem anything a fantastic find, whether it be a collection, something you found, something you want to show us, even something you want to send us a picture of and then give us information on, we would gladly share it. Again, the email is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. It's sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. We want to see anything from antiques, vintage, kitsch, anything that you deem appropriate. And please make sure you give us your name and or screen name here on YouTube, along with a brief description of what you're sending us photos of so we can at least start the dialect, get the ball rolling here in the chat. So we're going to say hello to some of our friends that are just jumping in. Then we're going to jump into the sale because we respect your time and we know the time is very precious. So our friend Stacy, also known as Kawaii Kitschy Butterfly, is here in the chat. How are you, Stacy? So good to see you. There is our friend Sharon of Freddie Finds. It's so good to see you, friend. Make sure you follow both of those accounts. Kawaii Kitschy is the name I said, but also Freddie Finds, same exact avatar. So please give her a follow as well. I saw a few more folks jump in. How are you, Mary Beth? It's so good to see you. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hello, Dawn. It's always good to see you, friend. Again, hopefully everybody is doing well. There is our friend, the one, the only, Patty Rose, checking in from New Jersey. Good to see you, Patty. And I think I got everybody. And as I scroll up, then to scroll back down, Sharon, I don't know if I got to say hello to you or not, but it's so good to see you. And thank you so much for watching our video. So let me scroll on down here. Again, if I ever miss you, it's never intentional, guys. Oh, hello. How are you, Lisa? So good to see you guys. Guys, you have to follow her. It is the same name over on Instagram. If y'all love the vintage and if you love ideas on how to decorate, please make sure you follow her because she does a really good job and she's a kitsch lover too. So, Lisa, it's so good to see you. So, with all of you here, please make sure you're subscribed to Amie and her channel. Please subscribe to mine. If y'all are watching this on the replay, we'd greatly appreciate it. And we're going to get this sale started. So, we'll start out. We'll do something new. We're going to start with Amie and then myself. So it's all you.
I was trying to think how many other Pennsylvania videos I have to edit. I think I have 4, maybe 5.
Right.
I can't remember because the one that I put out this past Sunday was when we were all shopping together.
Yes.
I have one where Mama Pam and I just shop with Jason, and I have several of just Mama Pam and I. So more to come. More to come. I don't know which one I'm going to edit for Sunday.
Okay.
And I have one specifically just for Mother Tucker's.
Yes, I can't wait for that one.
All Mother Tucker's store. So that's going to be fun too. Because I got to shop like after hours.
Yep. VIP
shopping. Nobody else was in the store. So it was really nice. It was nice and quiet.
Yep.
And it was fun to just see it. Everybody did a fabulous job putting their booths together. I know everybody was getting ready for Extrav this weekend too. But everybody did a great job at Mother Tucker's.
Thank you.
All right. $12, Jason.
All right.
All right. I haven't brought a little hanky brooch pairing in a little while. So here is the hanky I'm bringing tonight. I've never seen this one before. It is not artist signed or anything like that. Sometimes they are, but this one is not. The little girl dressed in her little hat with her flowers and her big pink skirt. And it's just one-sided with the little girl on there. It's just flowers for the rest of the hanky. All right. But you're also going to get these really pretty Aurora Borealis. I believe these are collar pins. All right. Because of their pointiness. So you would put them, I should have worn a collar shirt, but I believe you could put them on like the point of your collar there. And so there's 2 of them. These were in estate sale finds. I'm going to turn these around so you can see these a little bit better. So they all have little set in Aurora Borealis stones and kind of silver tone metal. Not really sure the kind of metal made out of. There's no signature on them, but they do both have the Y-back setting. So indicative of the 50s there. They do both have a little safety clasps on there. The point just slightly extends past the clasp. Sometimes they go a little crazy past the end. They're just barely, the point is just barely there at the end. But I do think that they were meant for the end of your little collars. You know, you could put them on a hat. You could scatter them around if you wanted to too. But I do believe that they were meant to be worn this way because that's the way that the bracket is on the back. But you could go crazy, do whatever you want with it. So the pins themselves measure 1 1/4 by 1/2 inch. So they're not super large, just enough to go on the point. But I thought they looked cute with her. I thought the colors worked well, the blue and the pink, and the little pops of green in there. So you're going to get the whole lot of the hanky and the brooches. And I see Susan's in at 12. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 13 or more, and I'm going to count them down. We are going to try and move along tonight, so that we're not here super late, and we want to get to your guys' community share tonight as well. So we're going to count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And thank you again, Kim, for sending me these awesome clips. I love them.
I was gifted some from my mother, and I've yet to use them. So shame on me. I need to get them down and use them.
All right. Karen's got her bid end in. Susan Lynn, these are coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
And Laura, that's a very good point, which I don't say. Adamstown is a large area. So if you guys do come in, maybe you do want to plan on staying over. Gosh, I took Amie just to 2.5 shops in the one day we had. So
yeah, we didn't even make it all the places.
no. So, I mean, if you guys come down, always make sure that Mother Tucker's is one of your stops. But if you can only hit a couple of them, yeah, it's definitely worth staying over. So, all right, guys, like I said in the beginning, I tried to channel my summer, my kitsch, my fun, my 50s flair, and you can't have any 50s flair without some poodles, okay? So it's choice. Boy, this one's real snooty. Would you turn around? It's choice on the little bone china miniatures, okay? So they did make these in trios, and sometimes they made them in duos. So the first one for you guys to consider, and I'll show them to you a little closer, is the little trio set. They are both bone china. Both sets are. They're just different style poodles. One is a little maybe bulbous, maybe a little chubbier. The boy, she's going to hate me for that. So one's a little larger, and then the other one's a little fluffier and snootier. So the tallest ones in both set measure about 1.5 inches tall. The first set, which is the trio, still has remnants of the sticker where the bone china sticker would have been. And those ones don't have their sticker on them anymore. So just $8. If you guys love miniatures, they're always fun because you can have more of them to fit in a small section. So there is the adult poodle right there. Again, about 1.5 inches tall. Then you get the other middle-sized poodle, and then you can see here there's a little bit of a foil sticker right there on its hindquarter area there. So there's still remnants of the little probably Japan bone china sticker. And then you have the little baby poodle with the ears up. Little poodle is begging cutie pie. If my camera wants to cooperate tonight and focus, there is the little baby one. So that's your first choice at just $8. It's the little trio. Then the second set is the little snooty, and you can see those curls. To me, that's a very 1950s French looking poodle style figurine. And again, the adult one, or the larger one, measures about 1.5 inches. So there is that one. And then its little baby one is just a little bit smaller. And they are both gray and white with some light brown details to them. So, and they're in very good condition with no chips, no cracks. Thank you so much, Lillian. I see you in at 8. So we're looking for 9 or more. I'm going to show you the first set. There we go. Well, it did want to focus for a second. So let's get in on it there so you can see. Very good condition. And again, what you're seeing on the hindquarters is remnants of the original foil label. I just always kind of leave them just in case folks want to know for sure the age of them. So here they are again on the board. We got the trio and we got the duo. We're in at 8. We're looking for 9. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on them. Top bidder can pick 1 or 2. And if you're an active bidder, you can utilize it just in case. So let's count them down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 9 or more, and it's on choice of the miniature bone china poodle families. So you have the choice between the trio and the duo. And there's our bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G. So Lillian, let me know. Did you want the set of 3 or the set of 2? So just go ahead if you put in 2 or 3. That way I'll know. We'll just call them by numbers. We'll go 3 since it's a family of 3. And then the other's a set of 2. And if you want both, just put in both. All right, you got the duo. Absolutely. We'll bring the trio back for the recap. Thank you so much, Lillian.
$16, Jason.
All right.
Okay. This is a pair of items you're going to get both things that you're going to see. All right. So I'm not sure if any of you saw the video from the Lansing Doll Show, but if you did, you're going to recognize this. This was the last thing that I purchased, and this is a handmade piece, not by me. Somebody else crafted this, and I just loved it. It was so unique. But look, can we just, with the teeniest, tiniest little bisque Cupie that is in there, and that is why I rescued it. The actual like arrangement and things in the back were kind of coming out of the shoe, so I did fix it. I fixed it back to, I think, of how originally it was supposed to look. And everything that you're seeing was how I found it. All right. I didn't add anything else to it. But it does have, look how tiny this Cupie is. And it is a bisque, a little teeny Cupie. And it measures like between 1 inch and 1.5 inches. I believe the base of it has a little round base at it. Some of the ones that I could identify had that little base on it. So I think it's between that size, but when it's in the shoe, it's just under 1 inch tall. The base of it is kind of tucked down in there, but there's little remnants of like I don't know, pieces from a brooch, maybe earrings with pink and white little rhinestones. There's lace in there. There's a little rhinestone that they've added to the toe of the shoe, lace around the edging, a little bow with a little pearl on it on the backside. Look at those tiniest little Cupie wings.
It's cute.
I can't even. And then it's all in a little ceramic shoe. I thought it was like definitely a one-of-a-kind piece. Somebody thought to save the Cupie, maybe save the shoe, and put them together. So you're also going to get the Cupie printed. Now this is from the 90s. Little pink Tussie Mussy box, covered with a cute little embossed and foiled little Cupie characters that go all the way around. So this is you could use it as an ornament or use it as a gift box. It's got a cute little Cupie on the cover. So I thought I would include it with the shoe in case you wanted to give it as a gift. It would fit in there. Just add a little bit of paper in there and then you could give it, and it's a whole little Cupie themed little box. All right. So the shoe measures 3 by 2 3/4. And then the Cupie like sticking out is just like around 1 inch. Okay. And then the Tussie Mussy box, and I will fold this down flat. It's about 9.5 inches tall. And then it does have the little gold foil that you could, carry it or hang it, whatever, but it does fold flat. Okay. I did find it flat. I just folded it up so you could see it. All right. So I see Charlie Brown is in at 16 for the pair. So you're going to get the shoe and the box, and we're going to count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I love those little boxes. I love them when I saw you have them before.
My last one. Last one. I had some at Valentine's Day, but I kept one back. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So I saw Charlie Brown was at 16. DeRay was at 22. And Noelle came in there right before Karen's bid end at 23. So Noelle, this is coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. My next round is going to start at $14. And if I had to pick like 100 of my favorite shakers, this would be one of the little series that I would add to that, okay? I don't know if they're officially called that, but we've always called these the little love bugs, okay?
Oh.
They are the little bee style shakers, very cute, very kitschy. They're in very good condition, and they do hug, okay? So there you can see from the side, they are molded to hug. Let's spin them around this way. So you can see their darling little faces. So they're kind of like the Vantelligin, but these are your typical like ceramic 1950s, 1960s shakers. So they do caress one another and hug. They're in very, very good condition. One has a smirk. One has a full-on smile. They do both have their original plastic stoppers to the bottom, and they measure about 3 inches tall. So they're reading true to color. They are white. They have this great... It hinges the way the light hits it. Now, it kind of looks like a very light chartreuse color, but in some lights, it looks like a yellow. So it's kind of like in between a yellow and like a lime sort of color. So there's no chips, no cracks. These would be great if you guys collect bee items or if you're looking for some fun things to put into your summer decor. These are a really, really fun set. So $14, there's no damage on them at all. There you can see nothing wrong with the little antennas, their little arms, their wings. And then again, you can see there on the bottom. They're not stamped, but I do know that these are Japan. I don't know if they would have had a paper label at one time and they're missing. So there is your first little guy. And then this is your little second guy. It's going to come with it. And the thing I love about salt and pepper shakers is of course, they're figural. You don't have to use them. They make great little figurines. So how great would these go if you guys did like a summer display, if you did a honeybee display, maybe you guys collect bears. How great would it be near the honey pot to pop these little love bugs in there, and then you can see how they do hug. So these are also great to use in your Valentine's Day displays. They're also great to just use in, like I said, your summertime or your spring decor. So no chips. You can't have a bad day when you see that kind of happy smiling face looking at you. And again, they're a decent sized shaker. They're coming in just at about 3 inches tall. I don't have a manufacturer. I never knew a manufacturer.
I've never seen those before, Jason.
Haven't now? I thought you sold these before, Amy. Mm-hmm. I thought maybe I sold these once before, because I know I have maybe we sold ours. No, I don't think we did. Maybe when we pulled some out of a tote, but you don't see these all that often. So I was really excited to show them to you. So, and there is no cold paint on these. They're fully glazed. Let me just put the black behind it. I feel like everything's getting washed out here tonight. So there you can see the cute little face. They're just little cute salt and pepper shakers in very good condition. That is your little 2-hole right there. And then we have your little 3-hole. And again, they are meant to hug, but I'm not seeing any interest, and that's okay. We'll bring these little guys back in the recap, but they were $14 for the set of shakers, no damage. They're usually known as the little love bugs, but they're also like little bee buzz little shakers. So I'm going to sit them to the side, and we're going to get Amy over here and keep the train moving.
Okay. I have kind of an odd mixture of stuff tonight. I don't know. I just started pulling stuff, and this little guy wanted to come to the sale tonight. He is just the chunkiest little pup. I don't know. I can't even remember, where did I find him? Bowling Green, Ohio is where I found him. There is a lady that I got a lot of my Kewpie stuff from this year, and she had this cutest little plush puppy dog. And so his head is sawdust stuffed. It is very firmly stuffed with sawdust. And his body feels like a mixture of sawdust and, some sort of cotton that's in there.
What's your start price on
him?
I'm sorry,
$12.
Okay.
$12. And he's got what feels like a little glass button nose, little sweetly embroidered mouth. I do believe his eyes are glass as well. They're kind of like a little ambery color. Now he does have some discoloration, all right, but sometimes I like to clean the plush, but I like that. I like that he had some age to him, and he was loved, and he's so cute and chonky. He's got kind of rusty brown for the ears. I just think that it looks like he's got spots. I think he's really cute. He doesn't have sometimes they have little jingle bells or something in the tail. He doesn't have anything in there. He's just darn cute. I have to rescue the plush. They just tug at my heart. I have to get them. So I have added the little pink ribbon on there. All right. And he's not super large, which I like too. He does measure 7.5. So he's 7.5 this way and 6.5 inches tall. Now, I brought him because I thought that he looked cute with the Kewpie doll. Yeah. That's kind of why I pulled him tonight. He was like, bring me to the sale. Because I thought that those two looked really cute together.
Kewpie is definitely keeping an eye on that dog.
Yeah, puppy's not going to do anything to get in trouble. No. That's for certain. Yeah. All right. I see Miss Gutierrez is in at 12. Thank you so much, Debbie. So we're going to count pup down so we can keep it moving. And we're looking for 13 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, Christy. The composite Kewpie will be for sale tonight. Yes.
And there's some more Kewpie things coming up too tonight too. Mm-hmm. Cupid injected sale. That's what this is.
Yes. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, Debbie, puppy dogs coming your way. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. My next round is going to start at just $8 choice. And I have some like new. I don't even know that they've been used. One feels like, when me and Tina were looking at them, one feels like it may have been washed. But it is going to be these 1950s kitchen towels. These are some of my favorite kind of towels. They might be early 60s, but I do believe they're more 50s. So cool as a cucumber is this one. And
love it.
I think them are pickles up there. I don't know. I've never seen a tannish brown pickle, but hey, it was the 1950s. Then you have the pepper and the salt and the pepper mill. And then you have the spoon and fork. So in very good condition, no stains to report. Gorgeous butter yellow color with other vibrant colors mixed in. They measure just about 16 inches wide by about 28 inches long. So they normally, these feel like those 50s tablecloths, if you guys are familiar with them. So Lillian, you were the first one in at 8. The other one you could choose from is Busy as a Bee. This one's one of my favorites. I've sold this one before in my shop before. And this one has all these great floral, all these great flowers on there. Again, very vibrant, no stains, no rips. There is no manufacturer tag, but they are your very typical 1950s style tea towels. So Susan, I see you in at 9. So we're looking for 10 or more, and then we will open it up. These would even look great if you use them as a table runner. You know, you could put these in the center of your table for summertime. You don't have to use them as a tea towel, but if you lay that in the center of your table, you'll see that it repeats on both sides, busy as a bee. That's kind of why I brought those little bee shakers. I was kind of going with a little thing. I thought they would look good on your summertime table together. Thank you, Sister Shirley. I see your 10, so we're looking for 11 or more. Again, very vibrant, very good condition. Some of these linens, they're getting harder to find. Every time you find them, they are stained or ruined, and they're not up to quality to offer on a live sale. So, and then there is your cool as a cucumber. I'll open this one up so you guys see that it does repeat on both sides. And again, measurements on these are roughly 16 by 28. So we're in at 10. We're looking for 11 or more, and you will get to choose between cool as a cucumber, which that's a phrase that people don't use as often as I think they should. How are you doing, Amy? I'm cool as a cucumber, Jason. Like there, maybe that's what I'm going to start doing.
I always said cool as the other side of the pillow.
Ooh, see, I like that. Oh, there's nothing like if you have a rough night's sleep and you wake up and then you flip it over to the cool side of the pillow. So yeah. I have used this. This one I haven't used in a long time, but this one my grandmother would use now and again, busy as a bee. So mine was also, our family said busy as a beaver. I think that was another thing, busy as a beaver. Yep. So, all right, guys, you'll choose between cucumber or bee. Let's go ahead and count this down. We're looking for 12 or more on the vintage, right around the 1950s tea towels. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, these are great for summertime. These are fun to put in your vintage kitchens. You can use them. You could, repurpose them. You could frame them, do all sorts of great things. So I see your bid, Laura, of 14. Then I see the just in cases coming in. Thank you so much. We have the Buzz B. Bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much. So with the just in cases, Lillian, you get first choice at 17. Let me know which one or ones you want. This one we'll call B, and this one we'll call cucumber. I could have made it easy and said cool or busy. We'll accept either answer. So
Lillian wants the cucumber.
All right, you got the cucumber. So that means we go back up to Laura. You let me know. Were you interested in the busy as a bee? And if you take a pass, I think that'll put us back up with Sister Shirley. But Laura, you get first choice. If it wants to highlight for me, there we go. At 12, you could have the busy as a B1. If that one is the one that you want, you can just say yes. And if you pass, yes. All right, everybody wins. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amy.
All right. 18, Jason.
All right.
All right. This was a fun find from Pennsylvania. It's been a long time since I have seen any of these. And she is a little angel babe. And she's made by Lego Japan. She does have the sticker there on the bottom. I will say there's an entire series of these little angels all doing something different or holding something different in their arms. There's some month specific ones as well. But this one, of course, I was drawn to right away because meow meow. She's
Meow,
holding
meow.
onto a little kitten. So cute. It's been probably 5 years or so, at least, since I can't remember. The last one that I had, I think, was holding on to a present or something like that. Yeah, I just don't see these. I don't see these at all. Now she is bisque. All right, so she doesn't have that high glaze like we typically see for ceramics, but she's so sweetly painted. She's got little yellow daisies up in her curly Q little bun there. I love how they did the hair. She's got lashes for days. Sweet little kitten, little white kitten that she's holding onto. Now, there's no chips or repairs on her at all. There's lots of possibilities on this for some dings, and she does not have any damage. She definitely has like a prom hairdo. That's what it looks like to me. She's got the little angel wings on the back side, super duper cute, and does have her foil sticker there on the bottom. She is a little bit larger for an angel. She does measure 4 1/4 tall, 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, so that's the sizing there. Lots of stylized choices on her. I really, really like her. All right, so I see right now I see Duray. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Duray?
I think so.
All right, I see Duray's in at 19, so we're looking for 20 or more. I'm going to count her down. So if you are actively bidding, you're welcome to put in the just in case during the countdown. Nikki just popped in with a 20. So we're looking for 21 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
I love these little bisque angels that have that 1960s updo. I think they're so kitschy. With a little kitty cat.
All right, there is the Angel Kitty bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So, Nikki, you didn't need your just in case. Angel Babe is coming to you. Thank you so much.
And Laura, that is so cool. She's going to gift that tea towel to a beekeeper friend of hers.
Oh, that's awesome. That
is so neat. All right, you guys, I got a squeak, and she's from the 1960s, and she is super kitschy, super unique, okay? I started to do some research on these. First of all, condition in very good condition. There is a little bit of, I kind of am here for it, because if she's putting on lipstick, maybe that's intended, but she's missing a little right there on her lip, just a little bit of paint, okay? She has her toenails painted. She's this chubby little girl. She's dated 1959. She's made in France. Amie, have you ever seen one of these before?
No.
Okay. I did a little research on these, and they are very tongue-in-cheek. The few that you find, they're always doing something very risque. Like one, he's got like a cigar literally hanging out of his mouth. So it's a little baby squeak with a cigar. So they're very adult-themed squeaks. So Charlie Brown, I see you in at 20. Thank you so much. Squeaker alert. It does squeak. Down here on the bottom, if it wants to show, it does say that it is made in France, dated 1959, and the company is called La Flex. La Flex is the company, and they make a lot of these cute, kind of taboo, over-the-top, kind of Christ-style squeaks. So if you guys are into like Christ figurines and things like that, this is a squeak that's for you. So she got her chubby little badunkadunk hanging out. They even gave her nail polish. Look at the chubby little hand, has nail polish. Like, how much more kitschy can you get? For 1959, this is a little extra. You know what I mean? Usually squeaks would have been very, dog, cat, those kind of things. Look, she even has nail polish on her fingers. Now, did I check to see if she glows? No. Let's go ahead. No, there's no day glow paint on her whatsoever. So there's no kind of a glow. So she measures just about, where am I measuring? She's about 6 inches tall by about 4.5 inches wide. So you won't find her on any platform right now for sale. You can find some of the boy ones, but the girl one you cannot find. So she's a ponytail. She's got a chubby little belly. She's running around topless, which is okay. So she's I'll just do that. So it's G-rated. And she has her lipstick. It's kind of like she's playing in mom's lipstick. And again, she does squeak, and it's a cute squeak. I find a lot of these foreign squeaks are a little cuter squeak. There we go. It's upside down for you guys, but there you can see that there's the copyright from 1959, made in France, and it's La Flax.
I can't believe I've never seen one of these. I haven't.
And it came with some plush that I purchased. She was in the bottom of a box of plush. I didn't even know that she was coming along. So she is very cute. Thank you so much, Vanessa. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on her. We are looking for, we're looking for 21 or more. And Charlie Brown has the high bid. Remember, guys, you have to be an active bidder to use that just in case. And she is a little squeak from 1959. So cute. I wear lipstick, Amy.
All the dogs are going crazy.
Oh I wear lipstick, Amy. So we see Nicole in at 21. Let's count this down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 23 or more on the cute little squeak from 1959, made in France, in overall very, very good condition. So there is our bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G. So Nicole, it's coming to you for $21. Thank you so much, Nicole, and congratulations. All right, Miss Amy.
Oh, Queso has graced us with his presence this evening, and he's very needy. He wants all the pets right now. 28, Jason.
All right.
Can I show my thing? And then I will pet you, I promise. Okay. So you guys know I'm the kitsch queen, all right, but I do love antique ephemera. I do love a good jewelry casket, and I love millinery. So I've kind of combined them all together. So this is a little lot that you're going to be getting, kind of an instant display, if you will. You don't actually have to do this with it, but the jewelry casket does have the pink silk lining. Most of it is in there, but I will say there is some of it in there that is missing, and that's why I added the other little elements in there. All right, so I'm going to take all the things out and show them to you individually. I wish my camera would focus. It doesn't want to. All right, so you get some millinery flowers in here. So I'll show those to you first. So there's a big pink flocked millinery flower that came off of a vintage hat that was basically falling apart. These were some little millinery flowers that I got from the Lansing Doll Show. Probably also came off of a hat at one point in its life. So blues and pinks, kind of pulling out the colors in the ephemera. All right. And then you're also going to get two flocked millinery leaves. These came from it was a box of stuff I got when I was in Pennsylvania, was with all sorts of corsage bits in it.
Was that the flea market, Amy? Did that come from the flea? Okay.
Yeah, right. There was like an envelope that was tucked in the side,
right.
And it had these flocked leaves in there. So two of those. And then the focal point gal, hopefully she will focus.
I don't know what's with our cameras here. Like Bill was having trouble on Monday. I don't know. Maybe I got to reset mine.
No.
I don't know.
It's really struggling today.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why.
Usually it's pretty good for me, but it just doesn't want to focus today. All right. So she is kind of dressed in gold. She's got looks like handfuls of forget-me-nots. And she has a pretty there we go. Oh, I had it for a second. I think we got her. There we go. There we go. Now you can see
her.
There it is. I do believe she's probably a German die cut. She does have that little tab sticking out, which is kind of indicative of those. It does have a little writing on the back. So that was the focal point I picked out there. And then to pull out the forget-me-nots that she's holding, this was something off of a calling card. It didn't have the backing for the calling card, but it's a little hand and roses. And in the heart, it says, be my guide. Be my guide. All right. I know it's not focusing. All right. So now I can show you the jewelry casket. All right. So good silk lining still at the top. In the bottom is where a lot of the silk is missing. Usually I see these and there's no lining whatsoever left, unless it's really, really nice condition. But there is some of the silk that is missing, but most of it is still intact. The hinge is really good on the jewelry casket. So we'll show you that so you can see what that's about. Of course, you don't have to keep it as is. As I'm bringing it to you guys, it is stamped down here at the bottom. All right, still pretty good. Very minimal wear on it. Really good condition. I love the big stylized rose that is on the top. All right, so we're going to put everything back in here. So we got the lady. We got the rose, the leaves. I don't remember how I had it. So we're just going to roll with it. All right. Okay, so there's everything together. Instant little display, or a fun gift for somebody if you're looking for a antique lover in your life. Measurement for the jewelry casket before I count it down. It does measure 3.5 by 4.25 with the lid open. Okay. All right. So we're going to count this down. Dusty Moose is in at 29. So we're looking for 30 or more. Thank you guys so much. I like to put, you guys know, I like to pair the vintage or do something like that. I have fun doing that. So we're going to count it down, looking for 30 or more. Don't forget those just in cases. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And I'm going to mention this now. The StreamYard is up on my channel. If you guys like this kind of stuff, maybe a little kitsch mixed in there too, the lovely Catherine Young is joining me for a sale next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel. So that StreamYard link is already up there. So if you want to set a reminder, if you like true antiques and ephemera and all that good stuff, I know we'll probably have a lot of that stuff. All right. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So Susan had a just in case of 35, but Dusty put in a just in case of 36. So Dusty is going to take it for 36. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Michelle.
All right, guys, $12. And this hinges on kitschy, repurpose. It's actually new old stock. So I didn't have to take it out to measure it because the label told me. This is probably from the 1950s, early 1960s. It is made by Homestead, and it is a little wrappy. So it's this tiny little blanket that you would have wrapped a little baby in. The little sticker here actually says it measures 36 by 36. So I thought this would be something great, that you guys could repurpose. I do love the decal of the kitschy little bear on there playing his drum with the pink little bow on there and the little pink ears. So he's a little white bear, and this is like it is all cotton. So you can tell that it is cotton, and then it has like a silk. It's like a silk border on it. So it's a quality, just little baby blanket, new old stock. It's called a wrappy. I thought this would be fun, for you guys to use maybe, as like a bed topper. You could open it up as a bed topper. If you wanted to put it, maybe wrap one of your little stuffed animals with it, one of your little babies. It would just be great as a backdrop. Thank you, Nicole. I thought it would be fun to repurpose. Not that I'm saying cut it up, but if you guys could, repurpose it in another way so you can see the cute little bear. I did not measure the bear, but like I said, the little wrappy measures 36 by 36. The little bear on there, he's about 4 inches tall. So he's about 4 inches tall. He's really, really cute. There's no smells, and it's in its original wrapping. So like I say, there's no discolor. There's no issues. It's never been out of its package. So I see you, Deborah, for 13. Thank you so much. And again, down here, it says that it's style number 1202, and it measures 36 by 36. So there is like I don't know that that's dirt. Something did get in there, but other than that, it's almost like as good as the day that it was made. So this must have been maybe a baby gift that didn't get used and got stored. There's no smells to it whatsoever. So, I mean, I don't think you're going to have any mustiness or any problems with it. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on this. The new old stock, it is made by Homestead. So it is made by Homestead. It is 100% pure cotton, as you guys can see, and it's called a little wrappy. So we're looking for 14 or more. Let's go ahead and count this down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. It is in a butter yellow, if I didn't say so. And then you can see it has that silk lining there on the outside with a nice professional stitch. It's just a cute little, you could make a great, baby gift for today. So Nicole had a just in case. Thank you so much. So Nicole, for $14, it's coming to you. Congratulations so much. Let's get it over to Amie. Thank you.
Well, I guess we'll do that next since Kelly asked about it. I was 45, Jason.
Okay.
So this is my highest price item of the sale tonight. I just found this over the weekend. I could not believe this. I have never, ever run across this planter in the wild before. And you can see how large it is. It's definitely one of the larger planters that I have ever had in my hands, and very hard to find. Now, I will say that there's another colorway of this, and it comes in yellow. And most people call this the girl playing with her dolly planter. Some other people can interpret it as like big sister, little sister. I've always called it the girl with her doll. All right. And really nice condition. I will say that really the only notable issue with it, there's no repairs, no chips that I found. There is crazing present, and there's a couple teeny spots of paint loss. All right. I want to show you those if I can get them, if I can get my camera to cooperate. Where was that? Okay. Up here, there's a little spot in the black right there. There's another one right there. There's a little, I'm not sure what this is. I think it's maybe something under the glaze. It's a little stain that's there, but it's not visible when you're looking at it straight on. There is a little paint loss on the bow. And I think maybe that was, there's like on the shoulder right in there. There's a little paint scratch. Really, I'm being really nitpicky with it. But otherwise it's in really good shape. So there is crazing on the white ceramic. And here is something, I don't see this printed very often, so I want to take a second to mention it to you. Reliable Glassware Pottery Company, 1957. So if you guys aren't familiar with that acronym, when it's broken down, it's RELPO. And 1957 dated there on the bottom. So measurement for this one, it's a big one. It's almost 8 inches tall, so 7 3/4 about to the top of her hair bow, and then by 5 1/4 inches wide, and then about 3 inches this way. All right, so it's very large. And there's only 2 colorways that I've ever seen of this, the pink. And then there is, instead of black hair, she has blonde hair, and then they're dressed in yellow. All right. So I'm going to count this down. I'm glad that you guys love this piece. I was tickled to be able to find it to bring to one of you guys tonight. So thank you so much. All right. See, Glam Hannah just popped in there with a 70. So we're looking for 71 or more. I am going to count it down. Don't forget, if you are bidding, because of the lag, don't wait too long to put in your bids, or just in cases, if you're an active bidder, you're welcome to utilize those. We're going to count it down now. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. There is a figurine kind of version like this too that matches. Never found that either. All right, there are some just in cases in play there at the end. All right, there's Karen's bid end. Thank you so much, Karen. Kelly, unfortunately, your just in case did come in after the bid end. All right, so I see Peggy had a just in case of 85. Glam had a just in case of 105, but Lisa put in just in case of 128. So Lisa, congratulations. This is coming to you for 106. It's an amazing piece. Thank you so much.
And guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and Amie. If you are not subscribed to Amie's channel, please do so. And when you subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you'll know when she goes live, especially for her sale next Thursday. If you guys are watching this on the replay and you aren't subscribed to me, please subscribe to Mother Tucker's here as well. So we miscounted and added an item. So I'm having a night. I went off screen for a minute because the thing I pulled, I broke while you were selling.
No.
So we're going to go really on the fly, and I'm going to bring a fresh pick. I found him yesterday morning, okay? So he's going to start.
I wondered what he was sitting back there.
He was going to come to a future sale, but he's going to come to tonight's sale. So $15 on this Dapper Frog, okay?
He's awesome.
If you guys love that crazy kitschy ceramics, this is your dude. Look at the eyes on him. He's gazing really at you. He's putting on the Ritz. Look at his top hat. Look at his dapper shoes. He is a Relpo. So he is a Relpo. He has absolutely no damage at all to him. He's as cute as you can get for a spring decor. Of course, he's a planter. Very clean. I didn't get a chance to clean all that out, so I will. Lillian's in at 15. Nicole is in at 16. He measures about 6 inches tall, so he's a dapper fella. So I think the things that you can do with this guy is limitless. He is a really cool. Look at his little belly button.
Yeah, I was just going to say he reminds me of Michigan J. Frog.
He does. He does. And he has cold paint right here, I believe. No, yeah, it is cold paint. It's still there for the mouth. There's no really cold paint anywhere else. No chips to report. It does look like there's a little paint miss here on the top, maybe a little pop to the ceramics. But other than that, he is just in super great kitschy condition. Look how big he is. And the paint there on his mouth does not glow. I did at least test that, but look at his webbed hands. Like his, what are they on a frog? Are they flippers? No, they're just like webbed hands, right?
Frog semantics. I don't know.
What are my hands, Amie? I don't know what my...
I think they're flippers.
Okay, I think they are too. So, all right, he's Relpo, probably 1960s, very good condition. Mr. Dapper Frog with his top hat. Let's go ahead and count him down. We are looking for 17 or more. No major crazy, no damage to report. 17, and we are counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, Patty, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Patty, you can't eat my legs. They're in my tap shoes. I'm a tapping frog. You can't eat my feet, Patty. Thank you guys so much. I see Lillian's just in case of 28. Nicole had a just in case of 65. There is our bid end. So Nicole, congratulations. One of the coolest frog planters I have ever found is coming to you for $29. Thank you guys so much. All right,
yeah. Amy. Hello, my baby. Hello. It's stuck in my head. It's definitely stuck in my head.
What was that? Was he Warner Brothers? Didn't Warner Brothers?
Yeah, Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Hello, my baby. All right. Thank you guys.
Springtime gal. Yeah. That's going to be in my head the rest of the night. All right. $16, Jason. All right. I have not brought a piece of 1920s Royal Rudelstadt Kewpie ware in a while. Since I had some other Kewpie things tonight, I thought I would bring this. Now, I will say right away, it does have a chip on the back. All right, right here on the rim. It's not super sharp right there, but it's not even really visible from the front side, I don't think. But I had to get it. Like, I don't see this stuff usually under like $75 or $100 per piece. I just saw a collection of these over the weekend, and I think they had like I don't know, 5 pieces or so, and it was $165. So I just don't see it super often. I've actually been holding on to this since the end of last year. And the print on this one, now there's different patterns and different backgrounds that you can find on these. And this one is called the fern pattern because you can see it like it's kind of green here at the bottom, and that has kind of the imprint of the fern leaves at the bottom. And then it's got 3 different little cupies on the plate. Now I will say that hopefully you can see in the reflection, there is a little bit of scratching in the center of the plate. So obviously it was probably used. This is a 7-inch plate. So this typically would not be an underplate for something. It would just be like a little hors d'oeuvre plate. They did have dinner size plates and hundreds of different pieces of this. And I'll turn it around to the back. It does say Rose O'Neill, Cupies, Germany there on the back. And the company that manufactured this is Royal Rudelstadt. Don't ask me to spell that, but that's how you pronounce it. And it does fade to a little yellow pop here on the side. And it is 7 inches in diameter. All right. What else was I going to tell you about it? Besides the little chip on the back, I don't think it's like, it wasn't a deal breaker for me to not pick it up. It is more of a smooth chip, but I think it probably happened a really long time ago. So it has probably smoothed over quite a bit. All right. So I see Tippy Weeks is in at 16. Thank you so much. And we're looking for 17 or more. I am going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
I love this QB China every time I see it. And like you said, I can never, ever afford it.
The last piece of it I found, I gifted it to Misty for Christmas.
So fun.
All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Christy, congratulations. This is coming to you. Thank you so much.
Karen G, thank you so much for being our official mod and bid ender. Kim, Desert Gal, thank you so much for being our backup. We couldn't do it without our mods. Ladies, thank you so much. $35. And I have a really unique piece tonight. When I found it, I didn't think too much about it. Then as I started to get into it, I realized that I have something that is one of a kind. So this is from the 1930s. It is a recipe box. This I'm going to call folk art because this is not the way that it was manufactured. I was doing some research on this. When I opened this up, I saw in here on the inside, there is this advertisement that is attached to it. You can see by the way the illustration is on it. This is from the 1930s. So this is a promo that was given out by Betty Crocker, and it was also gold medal flour. So this would have been a little recipe box that you would have gotten. I don't know if it was a promo, a giveaway at a grocery store, or you would have sent for it, but it is from the 1930s. So it is folk art. Somebody did hand paint this. You can tell by the paint it is older. It is chock full of recipes. So for $35, your consideration, before we get into it and show any of the recipes, I did find an original picture. This is how it would have been sold originally. It just would have been a plain old oak box, and there in the center where you can see the person used it as the outline, they went ahead and used that as their outline to then paint on recipes. So for $35, you're going, oh, thank you, Kathy. I see your 35. You're going to get this gorgeous recipe box. It's filled with recipes that you can tell some of them are typed, so they're a little bit older. Some of them are handwritten, and some of them are fun. So I will pull one or two out for you in a moment. There is your advertisement, which is original to the piece. So it would have been Betty Crocker's telling you that, gold medal flour was the top notch. It's kitchen tested and approved. And look at that kitchen floor with I always called that the chubby checker floor, and that very deco style woman in her kitchen with the vintage oven. So that in of itself, you're getting an advertisement piece. Then on the center of the picture I showed you, that's where, and you can kind of feel it underneath, that's where the original stamp would have been that said it was a giveaway from Betty Crocker. Then they went ahead and embellished it with a cherry and some fruits here on the top. and it has just the right wear. It is a gorgeous inlaid box in super condition for being from the 1930s. So let's get into it. They have all sorts of recipes in here. I don't want to break it. So you have appetizers, you have bread, you have pastries, you have frostings, you have casseroles, you have salads, you have meats, vegetables, etc. So I wanted to get to one of the desserts.
I'm hungry.
One of the desserts, and I want to try to find it here. There was a dessert. Now you think I would have, here it is. Is this where it was at? Just bear with me, guys. I want to show you this one right here. Yes, this one right here. We're going to pull this one out right here. So for example, this is one of the recipes that's handwritten, okay? Up in the corner is usually what it was dedicated to the individual that they got the recipe from. And there's multiples in here that they did so. So this one was from the Riptide Room, Penn Atlantic Hotel. I think that's Penn Atlantic Hotel, 1959. Hilda Sposito, that was her cheesecake supreme recipe.
Oh,
so
I love cheesecake.
I mean, these are fun. And then, of course, it continues on the back. So this one, of course, seeing the date, that's probably 1950s, 1960s. So some of the other things they have, let me see. Oh, they even have a section written for quiche. So you can get quiche. But then I did show that you guys could make a spinach pie. And I'm telling you, when I say this is chock full of recipes, there's got to be well over 100 handwritten recipe cards in here. So then Amy's favorite, tuna dip. So you could make some. She just threw up in her mouth a little bit. We won't get into that. Amy, I won't do that to you. I know you better than that.
I'll take the cheesecake, though.
So then again, it is just chock full of recipes. And I'm not going to hold us up and go through it. But honestly, if you guys are looking for a housewarming gift for somebody, I think this would be one of the most superior gifts if somebody gifted this to me, especially if you have a young husband or wife that is into cooking. Maybe you want to gift this to them. Maybe you know a child that might be interested in culinary. These recipes usually are some of the best if you ask anybody. So there is a little line here in the back, but I think it's still structurally sound. Again, this is from 1930s. We can date it. It is a Betty Crocker original recipe box. And also advertisement from Gold Medal Flour. I think that alone, this box, I think for the 35, you're getting the advertising box and the recipes are just an extra. So plus it's folk art. You can tell by the style of paint that this is probably pre-1950s paint that has been painted on here. And it just has a gorgeous patina. So maybe you guys do cherries in your kitchen. Maybe you guys do, fruits in your kitchen. But again, let's go ahead and count this down. My grandma's recipe box was one of the recipes. Great grandma marked 1934. I'm telling you, I get excited when I find these because
full of recipes. Yeah.
This is the internet for the individual. This was your internet for decades. This is how you remembered things and passed things down. And somebody's life of cooking is still in here. And thank God somebody didn't throw this away. So now someone like Kathy can have all of their recipes. And I'm sure they're going to taste a lot better than some of the stuff we cooked today. So let's count it down. Kathy is in at 35. Thank you so much, Kathy. Awesome ideas. See, that would be so fun because I'm telling you, if I was in culinary school or anything like that and you gifted this, I mean, gosh, maybe when they own their own restaurant, they pick a recipe out of here and use it. And then they can dedicate it to the names of the people that are on it. So let's do a countdown. 36 or more on the 1930s. Recipe box filled with recipes. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And there's a lot of them that do have dedications. And you can tell that this has gone through years because in that 60s was known for those little tabs. I think we all remember. So it could be multiple generations in the recipe box there. So there's our bid. And it looks like it's going to Kathy. So congratulations, Kathy. Enjoy. And whatever you do with it, please keep us in the know. I'd like to know as my screen's blurry. But Kathy, thank you so much. It's yours for 35.
Yeah, if you make that cheesecake, you got to let us know how it is.
Yeah.
All right. 28, Jason.
All right.
All right. Now I do have a little piece of glass. this evening. This is a lovely hand-painted piece of Fenton. This was something else I found over the weekend, and I had not seen this particular rose bowl before. Usually with Fenton, if I haven't seen it or it just speaks to me in sort of way, that's kind of how I pick it out. Right? No rhyme or reason. But I really liked the spring colors with it. All right. And it is hand painted and signed. It's hand painted by B. Huggins. B. Huggins. I know that's not going to focus. It wouldn't focus on something large. It's definitely not going to focus, but it's signed right down in there. The Fenton is in the oval. I believe it's got a 0 in the circle. Although it's very hard to read. It might be an 8, it might be a 0, and it might be a 9. I can't make it out. It's not like super impressed in there. I think now that I'm looking at it again, I thought it was a 0 earlier, but now that I'm looking at it again, I think it's an 8. I'm not sure. I could only find one of these like listed on eBay, none that had sold. So I tried my best, you guys. But it's got lovely purple and white little hand painted flowers on here. It does have, you can see it's got the Fenton sticker there still present, and just little leaves, a little blushing on there, some little stems that go all the way around. I think it's really, really pretty. Now, there was one little section, hopefully we can find it, that there was just a little scratch in, where is it at? I was hoping that it would pick up on camera. Let me find it. I wanted to point it out to you. Oh, it's right in here. I don't know if it's even going to pick up in the light. There's just a little scratch right in there. It's not picking up. Maybe right there you can see it. Do you see that? Those 2 tiny little lines right there? That's really the only issue. Yes, Jason, did you want to say something?
No, I was just saying faintly. I was just saying we can faintly see it. So
but that's really the only notable issue with it. It's nice and clean. No chips to it at all. Pretty green opalescent. Now there was it's a minty green. It also could be like and I think there's apple green as well in the opalescent, but it's definitely more toward the minty side with some iridescence down here at the base and some opalescence at the top. All right, it's really pretty. And if you guys win this, whoever wants this, if you want me to include a little battery powered tea light, I have a whole bunch of them. Makes an instant little fairy light. If you want one, just let me know and I'll include it in the box for you. All right. Measurement for it is 3 1/4 by 3 1/2. All right. We're going to count it down. I see Steele's in at 32. Elsabet just came in with a 32 as well. And we're looking for 33 or more. I am going to start the countdown so we can keep it moving. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
She said, Elizabeth said she wasn't bidding.
Oh, she wasn't bidding. All right. I didn't see that. All right. No worries. All right. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So Steel Whisper had a just in case of 40, but Glam Hannah put in a just in case of 55. So Hannah, this is coming to you for 41. Congratulations. It's lovely. Thank you so much.
And I think Gavin's saying that he started at Fenton in 98. He started with Fenton in 98.
Okay.
I think so.
All right.
And it would be a 9 what you saw, Amy. So
okay. Well, that's good to know because it was really hard to read.
Gotcha. All right. $22, guys. And I haven't brought this style haul to a sale for a little bit, okay? This one's a little unique. I actually had the Easter basket or the basket style when me and Tina did our Easter sale. I found this the other day, and I thought it was impressive. You don't usually find the all-white haul in the wildflower, okay? I love the white, especially heading into summertime. I think it's going to pair well with any patriotic colors. It's going to look great with your other haul colors. There's absolutely no damage to this piece at all. And $22 for the cornucopia is a really, really great price. There is a slight little crazing line that you guys can just kind of see. It's not a line in the manufacturing. It's just a craze line. So you can see the gorgeous pastel colors. We have the pinks. We have almost the seafoam greens on there. The gorgeous deco, end of the 1940s kind of style to it. Very clean on the inside. It is just gorgeous, elegant lines. You're right. You're so right. And it is the older Hall stamp on the bottom. That is not a chip. That's actually a little glaze slip. So they didn't catch that. So very good condition. The white sometimes does show slight discoloration to it just because it's all white. The Easter basket or the basket that I had was the same exact way. But to find one of these gorgeous cornucopias without damage, made by Hall, and to be able to start it at $22, I thought would be a great introductory if you guys wanted to collect some of this gorgeous Hall pottery. I sold some some silk sow fruit on Monday's sale. This would look great if you guys if you wanted to kitsch it up a bit, you could put some beaded fruit in here. You could decorate this for fall. You could decorate it all year round. You could actually put one of those little ephemera holders in there, and you could put maybe some of your different postcards and different things coming out of it. It's just
I like that idea.
It's just a gorgeous piece, especially for a mantle. Let me give you some dimensions so you can see what you're kind of looking at here. Where is my dimensions at? It's about 11 inches wide. It's about 11 inches wide. It's a very stately piece, and it is about 6 inches tall, okay? No chips, no cracks in the wildflower pattern. You don't normally find the all white pieces by Hall. I don't have a Hall book to tell me more detail about it. I just know that I don't find it that often. And when I do, I try to pick it up because like the basket that I had, it was one of the earlier versions and you don't find it that often. Usually this is ombre from like a periwinkle to a pink. But this is going to pair great with your glass. It's going to pair great with, even if you want to do some modern flares, it's going to pair well with different metals like brass and things. And it's just a soft, very nice piece of pottery. Once you've held a piece of Hall pottery, especially this era of it, there's nothing like it. It's almost like when you feel Van Briggle. It's just, and
I love the handle on that. It's like
I do too.
My favorite part of it.
The double spiral, I just can't say enough about this. This is also something else that if we had the room for, I would collect. I do know it is a larger piece, but I thought maybe somebody wanted to take a chance and maybe start collecting some Hall pottery, and at $22, it would be a great start price for you to do so. No chips, no cracks, very, very clean. It is the wildflower pattern. It is the earlier Hall signature here on the bottom. You can't see it all too well because it's faintly pressed in there. But maybe you guys need a little time to think about it. That's okay. We'll bring this back into recap, but it is from the 1940s, and it was $22 if anybody's interested. So let's get it back over here to Amie, and we'll keep the sale moving.
All right. $40, Jason.
Okay.
All right. It's time for Miss Judgy QP to come out for the night. So I will say she's not perfect shape. She is from 1930s. Okay. So usually when I come across these, they're actually in worse condition than this one is. Basically the bisque or the composite is, chipping off of her. She does have a few wear spots on her. She does have crazing. All right. I will try my best to show things to you, but I still think that she's really good condition, especially the composite material from the 1930s. She is a 13-inch fully composite. She is fully jointed as well. We're gonna peek under your dress, girl. Sorry, just for a minute. Okay. All right. So I want to show you her belly. Look away, Jason. Look away. All right. So she does have, you can see, hopefully this is coming in. You can see she's got cracking and creasing. Pretty much overall, there's the feet. You can see there's a little bit of chipping on the feet. The joints are still really good. She does sit just fine. All right. She's been back here on my bed since December when I found her. She does have jointed hands. You can see there is a little wear to the hands. This one has a little bit more wear on the bottom right in here on some of the fingers. And then here is the head. Still a lot of good paint. I mean, that is the quintessential Rose O'Neal Cupid face right there. And we'll turn her to the back. Still some good coloring in her hair. Now, she was naked when I found her. And I actually found this dolly dress in Iowa when Mama Pam went and I went out there in January. And it just fit her just perfectly. Just a cute little, I think it's a handmade little dress. Tiny buttons that go down the back. There are some snaps to put it on. The little Peter Pan collar. Overall little rosebud print. And she does have the jointed head as well. Okay. So she is fully jointed, still pretty good. I think she's darn cute. So I thought I'd bring her tonight because I thought she'd be cute for springtime. If you guys like to decorate with Cupies. So we're going to count her down. Melanie's in at 45. Thank you so much. So again, she does measure 13 inches long in length. And then she is 7.5 inches at the arm span. Okay. So we're going to count her down. If you are bidding, you're welcome to put in the just in case during the countdown, looking for 46 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
She's not letting anything get by her. That side eye, she's definitely.
I see you, Jason. I see you.
Hey, we cool, Cupid.
Are you sure?
We
I don't
cool.
know. Are you
We
sure?
cool. We cool. Don't want to run into her in a dark alley. We cool, girl.
All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So Melanie had a 45, but Susan put in that just in case. So Susan, Cupid is coming to you for 46. Congratulations. I hope you love her. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. I got a really unique bracelet up next. It is lucite. It is from the 1950s. It's abstract. It's pink. It's gorgeous. And it's starting at just $20. So there you guys go. I'll hold it up like this so you can see it. It is getting washed out a little bit. It has that great 1950s sort of marbling that lucite would have. You can see that it has this clasp here on the back, original to the 1950s. It does flex a little bit, and at its widest, without pulling it too much, you can get it to just a smidge above 3 inches on the bracelet. So if you guys are into lucite, if you guys are into jewelry, I think this is a real score at just $20, especially seeing that it is that great 50s pink. And it is a little washed out. Pink always gets washed out on our screens, but believe you me when I tell you, it is that quintessential 1950s pink. So this is one of those gorgeous pieces that you don't even have to wear. Thank you, Dawn. It is a statement piece. You don't have to wear. You can just kind of decorate with it. Thank you, Karen, so much. I see you in at 20. There is no discoloring to it. It will fluoresce that eerie, that eerie like purplish kind of hue that it does underneath black light. But it is just a gorgeous. Harder to find some of this 1950s lucite, especially in this bangle or, stretch bracelet sort of bracelet. So Tina did find this. This is really fun. There is no name on it that I could see. I will show you here the inside bracket. If you guys do some research, that was really typical in the 1950s, especially with these stretch bracelets. And here you can sort of see right there. That's the true pink that's coming through. So Jameen is in at 21. Thank you guys so much. Again, that's how I had it displayed. You can display it this way if you want, however you want to put it on. It is a gorgeous lucite, 1950s abstract bangle in very good condition. There's no scuffing. There's no scratches to the underside. I don't even know that this was worn all that often. And if you guys are looking for a really cool 1950s piece of jewelry, I think this technically, this takes the cake. If you're looking for even that 80s like reboot, this being authentic 50s would work in that 1980s reboot. So there you can see up close to marbling. It is that normal 1950s pink that we all know and love. lightweight, made of lucite, gorgeous piece. Patty, thank you. I see you in at 22. If you guys do some research on these, you will see that these are the new Bakelite. These are the new Bakelite when it comes to like bracelets and jewelry. Folks do love the lucite, and especially that 1950s. Pair this with something black. Again, I think
if you had like a giant like Fenton black thumbprint vase,
yes. Oh,
and
yes.
kind of slide that down and have it. I think black and that color pink, that light pink, look really classy.
Absolutely.
Together.
And I'll hold it like this. I know it's not eye appealing, but now you can see the pink coming through. When I hold it that way, it gets washed out. But it is a very, very vibrant pink in very good condition. And let's count this down. We're looking for 24 or more. Thank you so much. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So,
I would wear that too.
It's a good piece. Hell, I'd wear it. I love it so much. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I would, but my wrists are just a little too big for it, and it's lived a life, and I don't want to break it. But if it fit, Sister Shirley, you best be believing I'd be wearing it. I mean, I wear the Christmas pins, and that got my niece into them too. So I'm not afraid to wear the late. I wear ladies' jewelry. I ain't ashamed. I don't care. So Patty, you got a just in case of 44. Karen, you got a just in case of 50. So for 45, Karen Kennedy, congratulations. It's coming to you. And thank you all for the bids. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amy.
All right. 18, Jason.
All right.
Okay. I have a little kitschy poodle action tonight. And first off, we're going to show you Mama Poodle. So she is light pink. I know she's getting washed out, but she is that baby pink, same color as the bracelet that Jason just showed. And she is in her really fancy flowered hat, which is blue polka dots. So the blue polka dots that you're seeing is cold paint. All right. Minimal wear on the cold paint, really good shape. And we've got one itty bitty poodle. Look at the tiny little flower that they put on top of her head. Oh my goodness. Now, I found these without the chain. All right. So they are supposed to be chained together, and there is supposed to be a second baby. All right. This was how I found it. So I thought I would bring it. Now, if anybody wins this and you want me to string them back together, I do have the capability of doing that. I can put jump rings and new chain on there if you want them chained together. Otherwise, Junior's ready to go off to puppy college. Usually if we just find mama or daddy, that's usually their babyless because the chains usually got broken. But I just found it with the one. And so this is made by Napco for gift craft. Does have foil sticker there, still present there at the bottom. Usually that one is missing. I have found they did make several other animals in the same kind of styling with the fancy little hat and everything like that. But this one is a poodle. Now she's got her little poofy tail, indicative of the poodle there on the back. She is baby pink. I know she's reading really white. She's got bright blue eyes. Look at those lashes. Mm-hmm. I like mascara. And chipping on the flowers. Now there was only one area, and it's very hard to tell how they crimped these flowers. I can't really tell if there's a teeny little flea bite right in there, or it's just how they bent the flower over. But I can't really find any other. There's no chips or damage that I can find on these. The flowers on the hat are pink and yellow, light yellow and pink on the flowers, and then there's applied spaghetti in a few different places there. And then little baby puppy so also has, so cute. I love, like, puppy might have been into the espresso. I'm not quite sure.
He looks like he's ready to fight, Amy. He's got his paws up like he wants to fight.
He does, yeah. So I can't find any chipping on the spaghetti or the little flower on the top of the head of the baby. And the baby does have little Japan sticker there. So Mama Poodle measures 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. And Wee Baby is just 2¼ inches tall. So stinking cute. Definitely kitschy and adorable. And I will say there's cats, there's bears, there's donkeys, there's elephants. I think that's all the animals that I can think of that they produced in these. Arnart did some very similarly to these in the same kind of style as well. Is she wearing a boa? I don't think so. Maybe it's the spaghetti that you're seeing, Jameen. Maybe. All right, so Melanie's in at 18. Thank you so much. So we're going to count these babies down and keep it moving. We're looking for 19 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yes, Peggy, I forgot about the mouse. And I don't know if I said deer, but there's a deer as well. There's a whole world of chained figurines. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so right before Karen's bid end, DeRay, congratulations. Poodles are coming to you. I do believe that this is your first purchase from me, so do make sure and email me your information right now so I can make sure and get you invoiced as early as possible. Tomorrow is when I'm sending invoices out. As a reminder, you guys, I have to ship everything out Friday morning by 9 a.m. when my post office opens, because then we're hitting the road to Southern Indiana. So thank you so much. And you guys, thank you for being here again with us tonight for Fantastic Finds. Even if you guys are just here to chat it up down in the chat or just here for entertainment tonight, thank you guys for being here.
All right. My next item is going to start at $40. They made this sculpt with multiple colors, painted it multiple different ways. And I have what Fenton calls, and I want to make sure I say it right, they call her the little bridesmaid. I don't know that she has to be a bridesmaid. I think she's just this adorable girl in pink, iridescent, and hand-painted. Now, there is frit around her collars. There's frit around, and the frit has a little yellow hue to it, so it would pair well with your Burmese. If you guys collect Burmese by Fenton, she's going to pair well with it. Now, when it comes to how they painted them, kind of determines on the value of them. For some reason, this one here, the way it's painted, and I believe it has the butterfly here in the back in flight, seems to be one of the very, very popular ones, okay? She still has her original Fenton sticker here, as you can see, in very good condition. There you can see all the gorgeous frit. It has like a red and a little bit of a yellowness onto it. Now, Gavin, I should have checked. It's hand-painted by KS, and I think it's Buskirk. It's Buskirk. That's what it is, hand signed on the underside right here. And it has the little Fenton insignia right here. So you can kind of see a white little sign right there. And then you'll be able to see, if I flip it around like this, you'll be able to see it is hand signed underneath here. Okay. So these are very fun. You can also uplight these if you want to. Seeing that they are hollow figurines, if you would want to do so, you could definitely uplight them if you have a light base. You can collect them in multiple different colors. I do like the way this sort of does glow. She does have like a purple kind of glow to her. She is iridescent. She is pink, and she's in very good condition. They have great detail on the face. She has a kind of like a collar down sort of dress. She has her little bouquet of flowers. She measures just about 7 inches tall by about 4.5 inches wide. And in the Fenton community, these are very collectible. Folks like to collect them in multiple colors and multiple eras that they made them. I believe this can go as far back as the 1970s that they made this sculpt. So you're exactly right, Tracy. She would make a fantastic Mother's Day gift. This is all textured here. I love that because it gives the lace a real effect to it. She has all these great daisy flowers that are hand painted. She still has her original Fenton sticker, which is amazing.
Is that frit at the bottom of the dress?
Yes, that is frit right there. And it does have, thank you, Noelle. I see you in at 40. Let me highlight that for one second. It has a light little yellow hue to it. So this would pair well with the Burmese because the Burmese kind of has the ombre, kind of the creamy yellow orange kind of feel that goes into like a burgundy pink. So that's the same color there. And she has frit here, and she has a little bit of frit here in her flower and bouquet. So let me get up close there. You can see where they actually went as far as to put little dabs there. So it looks like flowers with leaves. Then down here, let's see if I can put my hand behind there. There is great detail on the face, but the camera doesn't do it justice. There's also frit here as well. There are no chips. There are no cracks. It is in the pink iridescent. You can definitely read the iridescence. And the August 20th to October of 20, only 3 months. Only 3 months. Thank you so much,
Wow.
Gavin. Only 3 months. So this is an artist who only painted for 3 months. So that's really neat to know. Again, 7 inches tall, a gorgeous figurine, fun to add to any glass collector's decor. I do love the fact that they have a butterfly in flight here. And again, all these flowers are in very good condition. I couldn't find any real damage to note. So let's go ahead and count her down for Noelle. Noelle's in at 40. Thank you guys so much, like Amie said, for hanging out with us. Thank you all for the bids. We're looking for 41 or more. Let's count her down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I really got to get one of those light bases because I really like that she's lit up like that from the underside. Gorgeous piece of Fenton. Fenton did it right.
Jason,
right before. What did I miss?
Did you see William's comment?
No, I didn't. Jay sounds like Ben Shapiro. I don't know who Ben Shapiro is. Should I know who that?
Just Google it when we're done.
Okay. All right. I will. I will Google it and I will report back next Wednesday. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Thank you, Noelle. Congratulations. She's yours. All right, Miss Amie. I feel like I need to Google that right now.
Now I'm worried about what I sound like on 2X. All right.
Okay.
$16, Jason.
All right.
All right. I have I can't help it. I love these so much. They just make me happy when I found these. So this is a Nancy Ann storybook doll. She does date to the 40s. She is composite. All right. Later on they did switch to doing hard plastic ones, but she is earlier ones. Now she does have her little arm tag. It's hanging on. It's hanging on for dear life. It is getting ready to fall off. But she is number 90, and she is Spring. She's from the Seasons series. I love her cute little dress. So it's white and then pink at the bottom, and then a little peachy here for the little taffeta with the flower print on it. Does have her little original hair bow tied in there. Super cute. There is the back. Now she does just have the movable arms. She does not have the movable head or feet. And she does have her little painted on shoes in good condition, no chipping. And she also has her box. Now I will say it has the right box, but you get a little bonus Christmas seal on the box. That's how it was when I found it. And also in the box is the little pamphlet there that kind of shows whenever the pamphlet was printed. I know I have come across much larger pamphlets that have more in them. So definitely an earlier one. But you can see the season series has spring, summer, autumn, and winter there on the left-hand side. And so it comes with that too. And it shows like a little shelf that you could get to display your dollies on, which is pretty fun. So I see Elizabeth is in at 17. Thank you so much. And measurement for her, she is 5.5 inches tall. They did make smaller ones and larger ones of these as well, but she's the 5.5 size, and she does have her box. So we're going to count her down, looking for 18 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I want to see what the Christmas ones look like. I haven't found a Christmas one yet.
They always seem so sassy, those dolls.
They are. She is full of sass. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. All right, so Jamie popped in there with an 18, but Debbie put in that just in case. So Debbie Gutierrez, she's coming to you for 19. Thank you so much. I know she will have some friends. Thank you, thank you.
All right, guys, $15, and I fell in love with this poodle when I found it. She is my spirit animal.
I love her. She's great.
Oh, she is in such good condition. I believe she's the late 1960s, 1970s, just sort of due to the fur. She has like a, this is kind of like a foil collar. Now, the tag on it doesn't really give me any indication of anything much. It's a bunch of numbers, and I believe that she's probably that weird late 60s, early 70s kind of plush, maybe a carnival prize. But she just has pink hair, and she is pink. So she is pink in color. There's no funky odors, no funky smells. She's really, really cute. If you guys love the glowing plush, the hair glows neon underneath a black light.
Wow.
Like I said earlier, the collar is a foil collar. The eyes on her, but now she's getting judgy here. They're that plastic, so they're that painted plastic. So it is a little older because it's not the thicker felt that they started doing, in the later 70s and things. Super good condition. The underneath part is the fabric part, maybe slight discoloration just due to age. She does sit on her own, and she is a stately little pink poodle coming in at 14 inches tall. She's coming in at 14 inches tall. So she's in really good condition. You could comb her hair up. You could do different things with her. If you wanted her to be a little more 50s, maybe you could put little barrettes in her hair, do her up a little bit. But she's getting a little washed out. She is, I think it's because of her updo being so bright pink. It's washing out the body, but the body is a very light pink. And then the fabric is pink as well. So she's pink on pink on pink, 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 pink. And then she's got a gorgeous gold collar. So and a lot of times these style, because I believe that she's like the harder pellet, kind of compacted really tight. Sometimes they get like a limp neck. You can tell the neck has no issues. She stands on her own. So Melanie, thank you for the 15. We're looking for 16 or more. We'll just give it another minute. The pom-pom is in very good condition. She has her little felt tongue intact. So we're just looking for 16 or more. Let's go ahead and count it down. If anybody's interested, please pop in a bid, and we can only do it just in case if you're an active bidder. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, 19, late 60s, early 70s, middle 70s kind of plush. No smells. Pink, pink, pink. Very good condition. Should be a great addition. Hello, John. So good to see you, sir. There's our bid end. Thank you so much, Karen G. And Melanie, congratulations. Snooty Pooties coming to you for $15. All right, Miss Amy.
All right. Let's do choice at $8, Jason. All right. These are another thing that I found over the weekend. Meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
I haven't come across any of these in forever. And I had to get them. They were just so stinking cute. These originally were like those little panels that you could get from the fabric store, and you would sew them up yourself. They came in lots of different patterns, animals, sizes, and all that sort of thing. And I do know a lot of people took the larger size, so there is a larger size cat, and turned it into a doorstop. These guys are not weighted, okay? You can see they're a little bit different, stylized. One's a little bit darker, one's a little bit lighter, one has really big whiskers. Whoever made them, I did not make these. They did put some cardboard in the bottom to help them sit, okay? And they do sit. I don't know with me trying to balance if they're going to. But if it's a really flat surface, they do sit. Okay, they're just not weighted. Sometimes you could put like rice or beans or whatever in the bottom to help them sit. These are not weighted. They're very lightweight. No holes, no funky smells or anything like that. They're just two cute little meow meows. Really great detail in the fabric. On the back, they look like my cats. Definitely probably a tiger cat for sure. But you can see one is a little bit darker, one's a little bit lighter. They both are about the same size, around 6 inches tall. Okay. And the ones that were like door stops, bigger ones, were more like 10 or 12 inches tall. I have seen those recently, but I haven't seen any of the little baby kittens. I haven't seen these in a long time. They're just nostalgic to me. I remember making these, so many of these when I was a kid. So I had to pick those up. All right. So I see Nikki's in at 11. Thank you so much. And I saw Deborah was in at 10. And they are just stuffed with polyfill. All right. So they feel like a pillow. All right. I don't think that they're stuffed with anything weird. I do believe like these panels are likely from the 90s, maybe late 80s. I know you can still get pillow panels like that today, but I do believe that that is the date range that these are from. All right. So we are looking for 13 or more. I'm going to count them down, and this is on choice. And how we're going to claim them, we're calling this one white and we're calling this one gray. Okay. But even though they're the same kind of color, just so that we can tell them apart. And they do both have blue eyes. All right. We're going to count kitties down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end.
I love how realistic these
I know. They're very realistic. I know. Right down to the smug look that's on their face.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Is dinner ready?
Yeah.
You haven't fed us in like 10 minutes. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Jill had the high bid at 12. Nikki put in a just in case. So Nikki at 13, let me know if you want white or gray or both. And if Nikki doesn't take both, Jill, you are on deck for a choice. And then back to Deborah. Okay, so I can just watch the chat. Thank you so much.
All right. And Karen G. Oh, both of them. All right.
I got it. Thank you.
Meow meows are staying together. Karen G., thank you so much for being our official mod and bid ender, along with Kim, Desert Gal. Thank you for being our backup mods. We could not do this without you. And thank you so much, ladies. $15. And I have a unique doll. And I do believe that this is one of the sleepy-eyed dolls from the 1950s. She's in very good condition. I do believe that the dress is handmade. And it's just so good and so unique. So you can see that it has this crinoline style material on it. They did go as far as to do some undergarments. If you guys can see, no, you can't because her dress is so huge and big. They did give her some undergarments underneath there. And you can see that she is that plastic 1950s little style doll. She has some millinery flowers in her hand. Then here in her hat, they did give her some millinery flowers up there as well. She is in very good condition. She does have those sleepy eyes. I don't think I can get them to work too much for you. But she is just a super darling 1950s style doll. They actually gave her a little pearl bracelet. So she has a little handmade pearl bracelet. And if I can get it to show, she has a little pearl necklace on there as well. So just $15. The hair is in very good condition. It doesn't need much tending to. Sorry, sweetheart. Let's get your bow down around you. And let me show you. There you can see the pearl necklace underneath there. So it probably needs to be spun around a little bit, but they actually strung little pearls there. So you can see that she has blue eyes. The face is in very good condition. The arms, they seem to have just a slight discoloration, just a little bit of white to them, but a gorgeous dress. This would be great to add to your collection. She is this great stately Southern belle, I should say. And she measures, and I was measuring the dress, she's about 10 inches. She does stand on her own. If you do fluff out a little bit, she will definitely stand on her own. I think she would look great in your Easter decors. She'd look great with your doll collection. And the fact that she has her little bouquet of flowers there, I just love. She might even look great if you guys do maybe some kind of a wedding display. If that's what you're into, she could be like a bridesmaid, but she is in this gorgeous blue dress. So that's a blue crinoline. And then underneath you can see that it's this kind of lighter blue fabric underneath that they have all sewn and bustled. So I got this from an estate. I believe that it was some sweet older woman who had this for a very long time. I believe that maybe she handmade the dress for her, but she's in very, very good condition. And she does have gorgeous brunette hair. And she is the sleepy-eyed. So let me see if I can. She doesn't. Come on, you don't. There we go. Now you get. I'm sleeping. Oh, now I'm awake. Amie. So she's this cute little 1950s plastic doll. And there you can see, there's the under part. You can see the painted on shoes. There is no like name underneath. I do believe that she would be Japan, and it would be somewhere on the back of her that I can't show you. So $15 if anybody's interested. Those millinery flowers are in very, very good condition too. And the crinoline, there's no odors, there's no smells, there's no stains, and she does stand on her own. Let me see if I can kind of show you how she does stand on her own. I just think she's a fabulous, fantastic doll. Look how that bustles out like that. Like you could bring it back a little bit if you wanted to, but she's going to look like a big, full, gorgeous doll in your displays. Amie, have you ever seen a doll with a dress done up this fantastic?
Not that large, no.
I mean, and I'm kind of holding it up too. Like you could bring it in a little bit if you want to.
Well, I was thinking like if you put her in the top of a vase, you know, and had the dress kind of hang down. That's what I would do with it.
And I was saying that it's blue. The under part is like a lavender. Forgive me. That is like a purple. So it's a purple and a blue. And I think it's a good blend of color together. So 1950s, I do believe that the dress and everything is hand done. The hair is in very good condition, and she is one of those sleepy time dolls. So we'll bring her back for the recap, but she was $15. And I just want to show you one more thing. Again, the bracelet. They made a little bracelet out of faux little pearls, and she has a little pearl necklace.
I can't believe that those aren't missing.
Which I just think is amazing. So it is weird having a guy sell a doll, which that could be part of the downsell, but I still think she's fantastic, and I'm okay with offering up a doll. So we'll bring her back in the recap, and we'll get Amie going here. How much, Miss Amie?
Let's do $12, Jason.
All right.
All right. And this is for the whole lot. You're going to get all of these children's records. I love these. I love the imagery on these. Easy to hang on a wall because they already have a hole in the middle. And usually like, I will bring like an easel stand that you can, display them in on a table. I'm fresh out of easel stands, so I have to go get some more. But you're going to get all three of these, and they are double-sided. These do date to the 1940s. I have not test played these. I usually don't with the children's records. I just strictly get them for the graphics on them. All right, so these are all little nursery rhyme records. So the first one is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and really cute. I love the sleepy little dog there. And on the other side of this one is Pretty Polly. I love that one. Look at the little orange kitty peeking out back there. And I like the star punch in the center. That one is really, really cute. I love that one. I've never found any of these before. These are not Boco records, which is the ones that I typically find. They're just, what are they? The Record Guild of America on the bottom. And we've got Rockabye Baby on this one. Cute little squirrel and bluebirds up there. And then this one's got Peter Pumpkin Eater on the other side. And then the last one, and I will say that I can see that there's just a little bit of chipping in the plastic right here and right here on the edging on this one. The other two don't have that, but we've got Little Bo Peep and Mary Quake Contrary. And then we've got Jack and Jill on the other side. So lots of possibilities for display there. I think
all ready to hang. They have
all ready to hang. I think a whole wall of these children's records would be super cute, just for like a statement wall. Instead of framed pictures, you can do all records. I think that would be really fun. All right, so you're going to get the whole lot. They are from the 1940s. And I see Lisa's in at 12, so we're looking for 13 or more. I am going to count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
It's a fun lot you got there. Amy, did you find these all at the same place or a little at a time?
Yep.
Okay.
Found them all at the same place.
All right.
All right, there's the bid end. Thank you so much, Karen. All right, so Lisa, these are coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right, you're going to get the whole lot that I'm offering for $20. It's a little flamingo lot. I'm trying to think, 50s, summertime, all these good things. So there is one little tiny flea bite here to the tip of the one tumbler, okay? So you see it catching the light right there, but it's not going to cut you or anything. So you're going to get both of the 1950s flamingo tumblers. The paint is in very good condition with no sickness, no paint wear to it. And then you have all the green vegetation down here at the bottom. So you get 2 of the flamingo tumblers for $20. Okay, so there you can see the one without the paper. Look how vibrant that is. I believe that these may have been promos. They have a little lip, so they probably had sour cream in them at one time or peanut butter or something like that. So you'll get the 2 tumblers, and the tumblers measure just about 6 inches tall by 3 inches wide. So $20 gets you the 2 flamingo tumblers, and then you're also going to get a set of 6 vintage plastic flamingo swizzle sticks. Hello, Becky. Good to see you. So you're going to get a set of 6 of those, all for the $20, and these do glow. So if you guys are into cocktail things that glow, these do glow under black light. They really, really do glow. So if you guys are going to make some kind of fun cocktails in the summer and use a black light, you could definitely do that. I don't know how old these are. I could not find like USA or Hong Kong anywhere on them, and I love the fact that it's the long legs of the flamingo. So there is some great detail there. Look, and you can see they kind of cross over, and then there's the other one. So you get the set of 6 swizzle sticks, and let me get them all together here. So you get the 6 plastic swizzle sticks, have a great 1950s kind of flair to it. Very Golden Girl, very Floridian.
Jason, can I tell you a funny story?
Sure.
When I was in middle school,
right?
So late, I don't know, mid 90s. Okay. I used to use, and I had one of these flamingo, and I used to use them to hold my hair up like in a bun.
Right.
Vintage swizzle sticks I used to use for hair combs.
That's not a bad idea. That's a pretty doggone good idea. And I like sticking these in with flower displays. Do you know what I mean? Like these can be used for all sorts of things. Now they're gonna get a little lost in here, but if you have a cocktail in there, they're gonna float in there for you. And these flamingo glasses, I'm missing all the bids. Thank you so much. Cher's in at 20. Lillian is back in and at 21. These glasses are in very good condition, and these I do believe are 1950s to the early 1960s. Look at the pink palm trees back there. You have the little flock of flamingos. Then you have the taller one. The only thing was when I bought these, I was unaware that there was a little flea bite on the tip of the one right there. But it's still safe to drink. It's not going to catch your lip or anything. And then it has all these great like Floridian kind of banana leaves and flowers. There you can see the flowers. Some banana leaves. So it's very 1950s, fun for cocktails, just even great as a gift for somebody. Look at that pink palm tree on there. So quintessential 1950s fun. There's actually almost like a little hibiscus flower down there. Little hibiscus right there. So let's count it down. We're looking for 22 or more. You get both flamingo tumblers and swizzle sticks. So Shira, am I saying that right? Shira, I think it's Shira, is in at 22. Correct me if I'm saying your name wrong. So sorry, but I think it is Shira. Thank you for your 22. We're looking for 23 or more. And again, you get 2 tumblers and swizzle sticks. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You can even see they have the clouds up there. It's just a warm, fun 1950s kind of feel. Plus, you get the swizzle sticks. It's a twofer. So thank you so much, Lillian. I see you're 23. Shira is in at just in case of 30 right before the bid ends. So Shira, congratulations, 24. You get both tumblers and the swizzle sticks. I think you're a new buyer to me, and congratulations for your first purchase from Mother Tucker's. My email's right below here, and Karen just put it in the chat. If you can just give me your full name, address, and email, we'll get you invoiced on Saturday. Thank you so much, and congratulations. All right, Miss Amie.
All right, $10, Jason.
All right, it is a good glow.
Also, because I can't resist the vintage plush, I can't resist these kitschy chenille creations. They just get me. They're just, I don't know, everything about them I just love. I have a lot of vintage chenille in my crafty stash. I really should try my hand at making some, maybe when I get some free time. I really want to try and make some. But this one was one that I found on the Pennsylvania trip, and I actually found another one, but I'm saving that one for the fall time. But this one, it's a little tan kitten. Meow, meow. I love how they put these together. They're just so happy. So it does have a styrofoam body, okay, and then it does have the magnets on the back, and it has a little yellow feather that doesn't need to be in there. And then it's got the little millinery stems for the whiskers. How cute is that? Little pom-pom nose, the googly eyes, of course, and then she's holding on to a little bouquet of flocked millinery flowers. Of course, she is bendable because she's made out of chenille stems, so you can kind of pose her. I like the little curly Q tail on there, and then so she's kind of like a mixture between tan and gray is the coloring for the cat. I just love it. I love these so much. I'm not sure why.
That's not the love. It's kitschalicious. Well,
I think I found the same place that I found this one. I think I found you a rabbit. Was it a Easter bunny?
You found me a Mr. and Mrs. Easter bunny.
Mr. and Mrs. Yes. You're right.
Yes, you did.
Bunnies. Yep.
Like there's a lot of time that goes into doing this. Like,
no, that's why I kind of like I've been trying to study the ones that I've found to see exactly like how they were made. But yeah, I really want to make like an owl. Like I'm feeling like cats, owls. Maybe I can figure out how to make a deer. Like that is my vision. Like we'll figure it out. I just have to sit down and do it. All right. So I see Peppermint Patty's in at 10. And Jill's also in at 10. Measurement for Kitty Friend is 4 3/4 by 5 3/4. All right. And I have a little metal shelf on my table here that like you don't have to put it on the fridge, right. Anywhere that's a metal surface, just put a little bit of happy on whatever surface it is. All right, so we're going to count Kitty down looking for 11 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, bid end.
You could glue a safety pin to the back of that and wear it as a brooch if you want to.
I mean, yeah.
It's going to be a statement. But it's so cute. And I love when the eyes go all goofy. Like when one goes up, one goes, I love that.
All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. So in the event of a tie, go by who we see first. And that's Peppermint Patty. Congratulations, Jennifer. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, you got to humor me on this next one. I don't know if anyone's going to be interested in these. I have choice of 2 sets, okay? I remember these from being a kid. They made these in the 80s and in the 90s, and they stopped. Then they brought them back, okay? There's a big difference in the ones they brought back. The ones they brought back, they painted the nose. The original ones, the little nose holes were not painted on the beads, okay? These are little kitschy plastic bee fins.
Jason, did you get these when I was with you, or did you go back and get them? Okay.
Yes, I did.
I remember seeing these.
I did. So I have 2 sets of 4, so you're going to get 4. They interlock with these little plastic little hooks. So if you can see, it's got a little hook there, and it's got a male and a female, and then you slide it in there, and then you pop them into the ground. So you could have these fun little bees out in your decor, okay? So they are made of plastic. These are from the 1980s, 1990. No, they're not fans. I mean, you could use them as fans if you want to. I also thought, and it's funny you say that, Brad, you could use these to repurpose whatever you wanted to do with. You don't have to stick them in the ground. You can use them as decor, all sorts of different things. But they are these little garden fences that you pop together.
Oh my gosh.
Now, each one by itself measures about 11 inches wide by about 13 inches tall. So when you put all 4 of them together, you get about 44 inches. If you buy both sets, you're going to have 8 of them total, and you're going to get 88 inches. So you can go down in as far as you want. Thank you, Trendlin. I see you in at 12. Bathtub Mary, we are looking for 13 or more. I have 2 sets. So right now we're looking for 13 or more. The paint on them is in tremendous condition. It has that normal 1990s little, like it was plastic recycled little indicator, the little sign right there. It's not going to show. It's not going to show. But if you Google these, you will find that they remade these a few years ago. But the difference between the ones I remember as a kid, which are these, the new ones, the little noses were painted black. So these are a little thicker gauge. So there you go. You get them like that. You pop them in here, and they just hook right in there like that. And then they sit into the ground, and you have these fun little fence dividers that you can just have fun with and do all sorts of things with. So Bathtub Mary's in at 13. Again, both sets are identical. I don't think they've ever been used. I think I took the original tape off of the bottom. And actually, the fella I bought them from, me and Amy and Bill and Pam were at the flea market. He had said that they were he knew they had to be older because he got them out of his uncle's garage, and he thought they were like 90s. So I remember them as a kid because if you remember the opening of Mama's Family, she had the flamingos, but then she had the whirling daisy. Do you guys remember the yellow whirling daisy? This is the same era of the whirling daisy. So my aunt actually had these in her rose garden, and she had them together underneath the roses. And they look really kitschy and fun. And you can't be having a bad day when you pull up and you see these, out front of your house. Now, you could snip those little ends off, and then they'd be individual in your yard. So you can do what you want when you get them. So I got 2 sets. We're in at 13 with Bathtub Mary. We're looking for 14 or more. I'll grab the other set just so you know. They are identical. There's the other set right there. So you get 4 or 4. So let's count them down. We're looking for 14 or more. I see Trendlin at 2 sets, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Truth be told, I was going to use them, but the other half of Mother Tucker's vetoed me. So I have to sell them and rehome them because they were a little too kitschy, I think, for outside. I even have to put our flamingos out back. I can't even put the flamingos out front. So give them to someone who's going to enjoy them. So Trendlin, thank you for your bid of 20. Trendlin, let me know if you wanted a longer fence, a smaller fence. I have 2 sets. Let me know if you want 1 or 2. And if you just take 1, then that means Bathtub Mary will get a set. But Trendlin, you get first choice at 20. I have 2 sets. The first set put together comes in at 44. If you put them together, you're going to get 88. So they're both yours, Trendlin. Enjoy them. Enjoy them, and I will live through you, Trendlin. Thank you so much.
Those are good. All right, $8, Jason.
All right.
All right. I have a little bisque kitten. It is made by Napco. Now, there's like remnants of where the foil sticker was. You can actually kind of see the N impressed where the glue was to hold the sticker on. But it is missing. There is a whole series of these little bisque cutie pies, different little animals that Napco put out. And I don't always pick up the bisque things, but if it's really darn cute, then I will pick it up. And this one just got me the little butterfly that's landed on Kitty's tail that he's like, hey, hey, don't you have anywhere else you can land?
No.
I just love it. And the little purple flowers are really stinking cute. So it is a little light gray kitten. There's a little pop of pink inside of the ears. I know usually with lighter color stuff, it does tend to get washed out. Really cute little face painted on there. There is the back side. No really any chipping that I can see going on with it. But they did put a little glaze on the eyes to make them pop and a little bit on the flowers there at the bottom. Measurement for the kitten is 3 inches tall and about 2.5 inches wide. So it's not a super large figurine, but I just liked that one.
And Becky said she picked up a set of 3 of these today.
Oh, yes.
Love these.
I had a dog last week, and I don't know why I didn't bring the kitten at the same time. I don't know. I could have brought them both because they are from the same series. I see DeRay is in an 8, and Dawn also popped in there with an 8. So we're looking for 9 or more on Kitty Friend. We're going to count it down since we still have one more round to get to, and then stick around, you guys, for community share, your guys' fantastic finds. So we want to get to that as well. All right. We're going to count Kitty down, looking for 9 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end.
So cute. I'll tell you, these Bisque figurines are making an even bigger comeback. Folks are buying them up at the shop.
Okay. Dawn came in with a 9. All right, Deborah, I'm confused.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm not sure if Deborah was bidding a 14 or I'm not sure what's going on there.
Do you want to wait for Deborah to confirm?
Yeah, Deborah, just let me know if you were bidding or not, because that will determine the just in case there at the end. So I want to make sure we get the right amount there at the end.
She had
okay, she was. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So DeRay put in the just in case of 15 over Deborah's 14. So DeRay wins Little Kitty for 15. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
I'm going to follow your kitty cat with my kitty cat for the night, and mine's going to start at $14, and it's from the 1980s, and it's Fitz and Floyd, okay? I fell in love with this because if you guys remember the 1980s, there was a big throwback to the 1950s. So this was Fitz and Floyd's attempt with the 1950s colors to have a very 1950s look. Now, he's a very angry and frustrated kitty cat. He's trying to peel the back of his sardine can open, okay? And the sardine can is a little trinket box, all right? I love this, okay? So for $14, it is Fitz and Floyd. It even has its original Japan sticker on the bottom, and it's, you know, embossed there, if we can get it to show, Fitz and Floyd 1987. No chips, no cracks, a fun little kitschy little trinket box. So the little kitty cat has a little polka dot bandana on. You can see how it's tied in the back there. He is gray and white in color. He has these fun turquoise eyes. I'm a mad kitty cat, and he's trying to get his 4 little sardines out of the can. I just think this is so fun. Like, honest to Pete, use this in your kitchen. You know, you could also use it in your cat collection. If you know somebody who's a cat collector, you could gift this to them. But it is just super fun. And Fitz and Floyd is a very high quality ceramics. Fitz and Floyd, just the name alone, folks collect anything that's marked Fitz and Floyd. So he measures about 5.5 inches long, 4.5 inches wide, and about 4.5 inches tall. So there are no chips, there are no cracks. I'm not even sure if they did a full series on these, but I do know that every time I find this, he's very, very collectible. So Wanda, thank you. Meow, meow. You're in at 14. So we're looking for 15 or more. No chips, no cracks. I love the look on his face. He almost looks like Jackie Gleason to me. Like he's very mad that he can't get to his sardines. So And I love the 50s turquoise and the 50s pink. And again, it's just this fun little trinket box. Definitely has a high glaze to it. So let's go ahead and count him down. He's getting washed out. Let's get him up closer. So 15 or more, we'll count down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. 1980s Fitz and Floyd. Very good condition. Has that throwback 1950s look. Little polka dot bandana. He's just hanging on. He's going to get that open. He's going to get his sardines. So thank you, Karen, for the bid end. Wanda, congratulations. I know he's going to have some friends. He's coming to you for $14. All right, Miss Amy.
All right. So to clear up the last round, because I'm not sure about Deborah's bid, if she was trying to put it just in case but didn't have a prior bid, so then it wouldn't count, or if it was a just in case. Either way, so we're going to make the little kitty $10 for Duray instead of 15. Okay. So just to be fair on that end. All right. And my last item tonight is going to be a quick claim. Okay. So you're going to type in the letter I give you to claim this if you want it. All right. So we have a diamond pottery, Perky the Pup. So based on Ruth Rempel's illustrations. Okay. So it's Perky the Pup. And I really didn't see this at all when I purchased it. He does have a foot repair right around in here. It is impossible to see on the top. And the only way that I actually noticed it was when I flipped it over to the bottom. You can't kind of see the line where it was glued back together, but it was repaired very, very well. You cannot see the repair at all. You can't feel it or anything. I'm sure it was repaired a long, long time ago. And I really didn't see it when I picked it up. So otherwise, he's pretty good. He does have a little glaze pop right back here. I feel like there was a bubble probably at one point in time that popped in the glaze. It's a little rough to the touch. It's not a chip, but I do believe that's a glaze pop. Otherwise, Perky the Pup is perky and adorable. Measurement for him, he is 4 by 4 3/4. Okay. So he is going to be a straight claim. He's going to be $8. And if you want to claim Perky, all you have to do is type in the letter R. The letter R for Ruth.
All right. So cute. You know it's a good repair if you didn't catch it the first
I know. Like, darn it. No, I really, it's very hard to see on the top of the foot. But you can kind of see it on the inside where it's molded in there. All right, so the first RIC is Cindy Lou. So Perky is coming to you, Cindy. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, $10, and I have a pin or a brooch or a little Cupid face. So it is made of porcelain. There are no maker's marks on it. I do believe it could be prior to the 1980s. It is this porcelain little Cupid face with the little Cupid wings right there. Very good condition. Just $10 is a start on it. It does have the little safety bracket on it. It is attached to it. Again, I do believe that's original, and it's just this cute little Cupid little face, and it is on the larger side. It measures just about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So $10. I figured some Cupid lover could use this in their decor. This could be fun, like maybe the doll Amy sold. You could pin it on the clothing. You know, maybe it's its own little, hey, look, I'm part of the Cupid fan club. No chips, no cracks. I do believe that that's all hand painted on there. And it's just this gorgeous little adorable Cupid
I have never seen one of these.
Tina found this. We were excited. You know, sometimes, you know, we want to find the different things that people don't have when it comes, you know, to their little Cupid collections. And I have my finger on the little top part of the head right there. So
of all the doll shows that we go to, I've never seen a pin like that.
I mean, it's in really good condition. There's no chips, no cracks, just $10 if anybody's interested. Again, this would be a great gift to gift a Cupid lover. I couldn't find any names or anything on the inside. Let me double check with my flashlight here just with a moment. No, I looked it all over. It is that normal like 70s 80s bisque that the, Kewpie figurines normally are, like the little tiny ones that you find, but just a cute little bust, almost like a little head bust of a Kewpie with the little wings. And I don't see any interest, but he's just $10, and he'll come back for the recap if nobody's interested in him. So let me just double check. I don't see, I feel like there should be a name on there, but there's not. So again, he's 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches.
I wonder if it was something that Shackman did, because Shackman did a lot of bisque Kewpies and, that sort of thing. But
I mean,
Shackman didn't always mark their pieces. So that's really interesting. Now I'm not gonna go to bed right away tonight because I'm gonna be trying to figure out what that is.
It's got a lot of good detail to it. It's got a lot of good detail. It's not just like some dollar store thing. I mean, it's a high quality piece of porcelain. So Charlotte, thank you so much. I see you in at 10. Again, it measures 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. And there are no chips, cracks. There's not even any weird hazing to it or crazing to it or stains. And again, I just want to show you, there's the little Kewpie top right there. So again, maybe you guys would want to repurpose this. I think this would look cute if you made something out of it. Or I was thinking, Amy's little Kewpie doll there, you pop this on as a little brooch. And that, what you're seeing, is not a chip. That's part of the pin that is coming out from behind the ear. So let's count it down. Thank you, Charlotte, for 10. We're looking for 11 on the Kewpie brooch. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 11 or more. Thank you so much, Kim and Karen.
I found one.
Yes.
1970s Shackman. It has a pin on it has a label on the back, Shackman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a good deal there, Charlotte. Congratulations. You snagged her for
Awesome.
$10. $10. All right. Congratulations. Charlotte, I don't know if we've worked together before, but my email is right below me. I feel like this is your first purchase from us. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm happy you love him. Just make sure you email me all your information and we'll get you invoiced. So
there, now that I'm looking, there are some older ones made in Germany.
Okay.
So early 1900s version of those Kewpie head brooches as well.
All right.
I didn't even know that those existed. So I love to learn new things on the live sales. So yay.
Saying something. If me and Tina found a Kewpie that Amy hadn't seen before.
Hey, but now I'm going to look. Right. So Jason, you have a recap?
I have a recap. You don't have anything.
I do not have a recap, but how the recap's going to work. Jason's going to bring back anything that didn't sell during the sale in case you guys weren't here or you're thinking about it. We're going to bring it back as a second time. And if you guys are watching on the replay and something doesn't get claimed, you can always email Jason and see if it's still available if you want to purchase it. So these are going to be quick claim items. So he's going to briefly describe it again, tell you the price. And if you want to claim it, type in the item plus the price down into the chat. If there's more than one person that's interested, there will be a quick countdown to break any ties. And Karen G will remain the bid ender.
Kind of feel like I should have done that on my own, Amy, since I'm going along with the recap. So, all right. So I had one of my poodle sets left from my choice of bone china. It is the little trio family. They were $8. So if anybody's interested in the bone china poodle family, they're in very good condition. Hopefully, come on, camera. There we go. You can see it is the cute poodle family. There is no damage to the feet. If you're interested, you can put poodle, $8. They do have slight remnants of their original sticker right there that would have been bone china Japan. So they're poodles, $8. You get the set of 3. Let me move these to the side because I have a feeling since I already broke one thing tonight, I'm going to break another. So the extra time will help. Thank you, Dawn. I got you for the poodles. Thank you so much. So we got you, Dawn. I appreciate you so much. Dawn, they are yours. Just want to make sure I get the info. Thank you so much. So then I had my love bugs, which, guys, these are some of my favorite shakers. So these are probably from the 60s, early 70s. They are the little love bugs. They look like little bumblebees, but they hug. So that's why they've always been called the love bug shakers. They have their original stoppers. The wings are kind of like a yellowy. They're reading chartreuse. They're kind of a yellowy lime green mix on them. So can the poodles go in my box? Yes. Yes, they can. We will get them in there for you, Dawn. Absolutely. So they were $14. No chips, no cracks. They are 3 inches tall. I'm telling you guys, these are going to look great in your summer display.
They're so cute.
If you're interested, just put shakers, $14. Shakers, $14. And they're meant to hug. Like, I'm not just doing that. They're actually molded, so they're supposed to hug because they're the love bugs. So I'll just wait 1 second. Deborah, I'm seeing your 14. Just wait 1 second. I want to be fair for everybody with a lag. I see you, Kim. Thank you so much. I'm looking like that we got them, and we'll call them for Deborah. So Deborah Williams, they are yours. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're going to love them. They are really fun. So I'll sit those down. I do not want to break them. So let's bring, what else did I have left? Oh, I had my big, huge cornucopia hall piece of pottery from the early 1940s. It is the all white. It's the all white version. I don't know the exact details to tell you how rare that is. I know that I don't find the all white that often. I only had one other piece. It is going to be $22, which is a great price for the cornucopia. There is no damage. If you're interested, you just put haul 22. I will show you some details. I'll try to double down so I beat the lag. There is a little craze line in it. It does not go all the way through, but it's a gorgeous piece of 1940s hall pottery. It has the older stamp on the bottom. That is not a chip right here. That's just the glaze that got slipped. It measures, so if you're interested, you'd put haul 22. It measures 11 inches by 6. 11 by 6. And trust me, this is a statement piece. It would look great on your mantle. It's just a really, really fun piece. So we'll just hold on for a second, but I think we're going to call it here. Just a moment. It looks like it's going to go to Gavin. Thank you so much, Mr. Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. Guys, make sure you're following him. $22. That is yours. And I think, last but not least, come on, girl. I hope I did you right. I got the sleepy-eyed girl plastic 1950s doll. I believe that the full dress is handmade. Her crinoline is in blue. She has these millinery flowers, plastic face, plastic body. The back, the veil or almost hat has the millinery flowers. She was $15. So it'd be doll $15. I will show you that underneath she has fabric. It is in a lavender color, and then the crinoline is in a blue. I love how it blends. And then underneath, I'm going to get fresh with her for a second. I think I need to have Tina show the dolls. Tina will have to sit in and show the dolls. So you can see she's that normal 1950s plastic doll where they had the painted feet. I believe she's probably USA, but she is. Hold on here. Hold on. She's sleeping. Wait, is she sleeping? Wait, she's a sleepy-eyed doll. Wait, hold on. Wait. I'm sleeping. I'm awake. I'm sleeping. I'm awake. So she measures just about 10 inches, but I didn't measure how tall she is. I believe the dress is probably period to that, 1950s. So she is just about, she's about 8 inches tall. So she's 8 inches tall, and the dress is about 10. So if you're interested, just put doll 15, and that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for claiming all that in the recap. And if somebody wants her, y'all can just message me and let me know. So we did it, Amy. We did it.
We did.
Another fantastic.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Quick reminder, our emails are up here on the screen. If you purchased anything tonight, you haven't sent your information, do make sure to send that information tonight. I'm going to get up probably in the next 4 hours or so and probably start invoicing so I can get stuff out before I go out of town. So do make sure and email us if you haven't done that already. And I guess we'll talk about where we're going to be next, and then we'll get to community share. So I'll be back next Wednesday for Fantastic Finds again, right here on Mother Tuckers. And then I did mention at the beginning, next Thursday, so that's May 2nd, at 7 p.m. Eastern, Catherine Young is coming over, and we're doing a fun antique and vintage sale together. And the StreamYard's already up for that if you guys want to go over it and set a reminder notification. I can't guarantee that the notifications go out all the time, but they are there if you want to set one. So that's what I have going on. And I will be invoicing early tomorrow morning as soon as I can get them done. All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much, William. I got you for the doll. She's going to look good with your bobble doll that you bought from us. So, Tracy, I would have jumped out of a cake. Maybe I'll find another doll. I'll have the doll and be in a Speedo. It'll be a twofer. So
I don't know if you can handle all that.
It might really gross some people out or might make people show up. So I don't know. Karen G, thank you so much for being our official mod and bid ender. Please, if you could put Gavin's link in, please follow Gavin over at Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. It's a great channel. Let's get him up to 1,500. Kim, thank you so much for being our backup mod and bid ender. Please make sure you're following Kim over on Vamp. She is a reseller. She's working hard. So please give her a follow. I will be back Monday night for Marvelous Mother Tucker's Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Me and Tina are not having a Vamp sale this week. There is not enough time with the extravaganza that is going on. With the extravaganza, that has to do with our brick and mortar. Please, guys, if you're near Adamstown, head out this weekend. Support all those small businesses. There's multiple co-ops. There's multiple dealers that are set up outside. Come on down. You won't be sorry. The food is good. The lodging is good. And the vintage is good. Some of the best around. I'll just say it. So come on down to Antiques Capital USA. Then I'll be back on Wednesday night with the one and only Amie of Enamor Amie for Fantastic Finds. We are running low in Fantastic Finds. So I'm putting out a call. Please, if you guys are interested, we would love you. We'd love to have you send us some of your Fantastic Finds. The email again is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. It is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Send us anything that you deem a fantastic find. We want to see your collections. We want to see what you're doing. It may be a how-to. Maybe send us a picture of something and we can learn something. Tell us about it. But you have to give us your name. You have to give us a description so we sort of know what we're talking about. We don't mind if it's vague. We just need a little bit of something. Before we share tonight's fantastic find, which is the very lovely Terry V, please make sure you're subscribed to Amie's channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when she goes live. Please subscribe here to Mother Tuckers and follow us both over on Instagram. All of that is very slow right now. I feel like with spring and summer, a lot of the interactions are down. So every little bit helps us grow, okay? Every interaction, we want you to comment. We want you to thumbs up. We want to interact with you. I sometimes am not good at communicating or answering as quickly as some others, but I will do my best to get back to you with a comment. So let's take a look at Terry's fantastic finds. Some of them are from Mother Tuckers and some other sellers. So I'm going to go ahead and put the first picture up on the screen of some of her fantastic finds. And I have some notes. So we have a pink spaghetti drizzle snack set that was purchased from Scott at the Curiosity Shop. So that would be down there in the bottom part there behind the poodle, which...
Oh, yeah. Oh, the clear glass. I was looking
I
was looking at the tiered tray at the top. I didn't even see the bottom.
Yes.
That's cool. I've never seen a whole set like that. Just the drinking glasses.
And I want to make sure while we're looking at that, it's not in this picture. So I'll do my best to show what I'm seeing here in this picture. But let's just drink up, first of all, the great mid-century hutch, along with all the great goodies from the whole
knobs
hour.
on the hutch, the drawers, so good.
I feel like, now I'm looking down here, I'm feeling like the pink poodle, I feel like she purchased from us. I think that was one of my sales last year, and that was an Italian.
I think so too, because I remember that long neck poodle.
Yeah, I really feel like that was from us. So hold on here. Now, I don't see them in this picture. So let's shoot over here to this picture. Okay, now I'm seeing some of the things. Oh, the turquoise lamps. They are from her mother's attic.
Oh, man.
The turquoise lamp is from her mother's attic. Okay?
That's fantastic. The shade. Oh, that's so
yeah.
good.
The thermometer, the double cola thermometer came from...
Terry's here. Yay, Terry.
Oh, hello, Terry. Good to see you. Okay. The thermometer is from Vintage Potential, is Jessica.
Yeah.
Another great channel. So please make sure you're following her. So that came from Jessica. So let's drink up some of this. Now, look at the pink elephants down there.
The ice bucket.
I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that. So I'm trying to think here. Amie, you say whatever you want to say. I'm trying to read.
Well, I was just looking at the alcohol decanters with the label. Like, I've seen one of those, and it was years ago, but that looks to be the whole set.
Well, those are really hard to find.
Yeah, they are. Seriously,
they're hard to find, and they were easily damaged. They are cool decanters, Gavin. You're right. So let's click onto this one here. Now,
gosh.
Now, do you remember he's the little space rabbit?
I so remember him.
Terry, he was one of my favorite things that I have ever sold. And I'm so happy. There's a couple things in her space.
He looks right at home.
He does.
Like, seriously.
And I love how she put the American flag in him like that. So, and you can see she does a space theme. So she mixes in the Galaxy bottles. She has the Mirror Medallion candy dish. She has some Costa Boda votives. She has a friction ray gun. There are some other photos I'll show you closer.
Gosh. Plus the Viking UFO dish I see.
Which came from Mother Tucker's. That came from Mother Tucker's. Then you have a UFO cigarette lighter. And then you have some space promotional 1950s metal banks, which you can see them up on the top. So let's show these pictures up close.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this. I mean, this just screams. I mean, look how she has the Italian ornament hanging with the lights.
Is that a D. Carlini ornament?
I think it is. It is. That it is. Yes, it is. And it's the alien ornament. It is the alien. Yeah, it is. Plus, she got that epic. Oh my God, she has two of my favorite things that I sold. The persimmon candy jar was one of my favorite things, and the space guy, and they look fantastic together. So, again, we have Costa Boda mixed in there. The Mira Medallion candy dish, which I think, and Tracy, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's that metal candy dish right there in front of the two red spacemen bottles.
Yeah.
Like, guys, look at all these great ideas. This is so fun. Like, again, the brick and mortar, I used to watch things walk out the door. This is so awesome to see how they are used, you know? And look at how she took that planter up there with the gold.
I think is that a McCoy planter? I feel
know.
like it is. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I don't have that on my notes to record, but I will say it kind of looks like a planet Earth and the moon with the lights there and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Terry, I don't even know what to say, but I think that space display is like the coolest thing that I've seen in a very long time. I love it.
And I'm going out on a limb to say that some of that in the first picture is part of her Valentine's Day decor. So I'm pretty sure it is part of her Valentine's Day decor with the little Cupid there and stuff. And yes, that poodle dog. Tina saved him.
Oh, it's Hager. Okay.
Tina saved that poodle from his doom. He was going to be damaged at an auction. She made sure that he stayed in a safe spot. When she brought him home, he was almost gray. I scrubbed him, and I'm so happy that he has a life there with you, Terry. Thank you so much. Great display, Terry.
Amazing collections and displays. So that hutch, do you switch out the displays based on the season, Terry? Because that's a great display piece to do pretty much anything you want on. I love it.
I do take it from the little bit that we talked that I think the space theme stays out, but I think the other things do get switched out.
Gotcha.
So.
Well, Terry, if you decorate for Christmas, I'd love to see what it looks like at Christmas.
She says yes. Terry, thank you so much. And guys, thank you all for being, this kind of comes full circle because your support by buying from us, which are all small businesses, then it is so awesome to see how you guys are decorating with the things that you purchase. And it is so good to see the vintage being loved and being taken care of. So one more time, guys, if you're watching this on a replay, please, we need some more of your fantastic finds. So please send them to sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Again, it is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Feel free to send us anything that you deem a fantastic find, whether it be your collection, something that you found, thrift, inherited. I love the fact that Terry inherited the lights from her mother's attic. that's really, really fun. So thank you guys so much. So Amie, anything else that we're missing here?
I don't think so, but thank you, Terry, for sharing that with us. That was fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys, until the next one, I have a few days left in this month. This month is known as the official month of asking folks to be an organ donor. So it's National Donation Month. If you guys are not an organ donor, please consider maybe becoming one. I myself received an organ. If it wouldn't be for that, I wouldn't be here. So I thank my donor so much for the gift of life after they passed on. So if you're an organ donor, thank you so much. There's folks in the community that I do know are soon going to be on the list and could be on the list. It's just your way of kind of paying it forward to make someone else's life a little bit easier, and they can stay here on Earth a little bit longer. So thank you guys so much. And until the next one, we'll see you back here next Wednesday for Fantastic Finds. Same place, same time. So till then, have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Monday. All right. Good night, everybody.
Thank you guys. Good night. Bye.